I dare say we may have had a little bit of a trolling going on this first lot. Welcome in, Telshin. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Oh, so we have a little something different today. You don't have the typical bonus candy that we would usually have, but we do have something else lined up. I'm actually looking forward to showing it off a little bit. But yeah, I feel like there may have been a little bit of trolling going on there on lot one, but I went ahead and handled it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, Sands. That after doing some looking, we're pretty positive that that was some trolling going on. We took care of it, so lot one will probably end up honestly being a dud because of that. It is what it is. Um, we'll end up doing some fun stuff though along the way. Yeah, it's I can guarantee you that one's not going to end up going through, but yeah, it is what it is. Trolls happen. That's why we have people like Telshin here to keep an eye on things. It's going to be awesome to have such a veteran presence in the chat. Dang, we still have like a minute, a little over a minute to go. Yeah, I do have something cool to show you guys though. Oh, dude, I need you to just kind of help me. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I need you to do things and stuff. You know, things like making sure future trolls just get got. Which, like I said, I took care of this one. I took care of this one. No biggie. But we'll get the next one. How you doing, Taylor and Alicia over on YouTube? We are live on the Rare Candy app right now. If you want to come over and chat with us over there and join in on this fun little pack break we're going to be doing with some Black Bolt and White Flare. We have 72 lots. In each lot, we'll have one Black Bolt and one White Flare pack. It's going to be good stuff. Here's what I'm going to go ahead and make the call out to. So when this, yeah, 72, dude, 2 booster boxes worth, if booster boxes were a thing. But what we'll do is if there are any good hits in this lot one, we will find a random person to give them to because I am fairly confident that that is not going to go through. All right, are we ready? Are we ready to turn on some cameras? Hi, how are we doing? Welcome in. So it is Friday here at the Rare Candy office, and for those of you on YouTube, we are on the Rare Candy app. Feel free to join us over there. It'll be under the Auctions tab. You actually probably see a little red button up there that says Live. As you may be able to tell, the first lot had a little bit of a hiccup going on it. I'm going to make that call now. That's not going to end that way, but that's okay. If we do end up ripping that and getting any good hits, we'll go ahead and yeah, we'll send it along to somebody else who wins a lot later on. But we did take care. We did take care of it. But welcome in. Yeah, we have about a minute left in our first lot, but we are going to be doing a pack break. Let me actually switch over to bada boom because we have something cool going on. So every lot is going to come with one Black Bolt and one White Flare. Still not sure why my camera just is not sitting still. It's so funny because it's not even touching anything. But we do also have these. So every lot that gets a hit today, we're going to send along one of these Ultra Pro one-touch edges. So I'm going to just set that right there just to have it there. So yeah, every lot that gets a hit of any kind, anything over a double rare. So your ultra rares, your illustration rares, your hyper rares, your special illustration rares, anything that's better than a standard EX we will send one of these along. Now, this set does have bukus of what is it called? Bukus of illustration rares. So we may be giving a lot of these away. We could be giving up 272 of them away. I mean, obviously, I doubt it, but it is what it is. Here we are with about 9 seconds left in this first kind of. We're going to call it the dummy lot, and we will go ahead and start ripping these open. And like I said, if there's a hit in one of these, we'll find somebody to give them to. So that first lot is closed. Let's see here. We have the Ashu, Carablast, Pidove, Whirlipede, Simisage, Pokegear, Cinccino, Simisage, Dwebble, and a Victini. Okay, so no hits in that one. Next up, we do have our white player pack. What up, Dr. Phil and Corey? I hope y'all are doing well. Welcome in. Oh my gosh. I've been ripping packs all day for content for work, and it's burning my fingers up. All right, next up, we got Joltik, Ferroseed, Yamask, Dino, Sharon, Stoutland, Archon, Joltik, Mienfoo, and Archeops. All right, so that first lot, gone anyways. It was. We're gonna call that a wash, but just for the sake of making sure I keep everything in order, we will throw these in a little baggie here. That was not, yeah. I mean, hey, yeah, it is what it is. All right, we'll still give that away if anybody wants. So we just got started. That was our first 2 packs. So we still have about a minute left in lot number 2. And again, 1 and 1. And like I said, every lot that gets a hit of any kind. Hey, what up? I see. Hey, Tim's pulling double duty. I see you over there. Any lot that gets a hit of any kind above a regular EX, I will be also giving you a Ultra Pro One Touch Pokeball. That way you can just have something fun to display it in if you don't want to send it off for grading. So we have about 24 seconds left. I'm going to try something real quick here, and let's see if I can do this in live action, because I just noticed something. Let's see if, fingers crossed that doesn't break anything. Hopefully it didn't, but all right. When it was open for content, no, I didn't pull anything good, but one of our co-founders, Mr. Leonhardt, ended up pulling some really cool stuff out of an ETB and a Victini poster collection, or not poster collection, but illustration collection. So, good for him. He always gets the good hits. All right. Who won that one? It looks like Celestial Carnivine. All right. We got the Audino, Venipede, Emolga, Snivy, Energy Coin. I could probably slow down because we have like a full 2 minutes. Cinccino, Snivy, and we got the Audino Illustration Rare. So this lot will come with a One Touch. Beautiful. We'll set that off to the side. And then the Haxorus Holo Rare. All right. So second lot in, we already got our first hit. Love that. Yeah, I gotta slow down. I gotta make sure I leave myself enough time to be able to sleeve these things up and everything, but I gotta slow down a little bit. Slow down. We got Duat, Blitzel. I actually like Blitzel a lot. Zweilous, Patrat, Sigilif, Gigalith, Energy Retrieval, Shelmet, Herdier, and the Zoroark. So nothing too major there, but we did get the Audino, so I will go ahead and get that sleeved up real quick because we have time. That's why I set a little bit more time between the lots than I traditionally do, so that way I can actually sleeve up hits. And this one will come with a free Pokeball One Touch. We have enough to make sure that any hits come with a One Touch. So let's get that slab bagged up. How's everybody doing? Is everybody having a good week? I know it's Friday. It's time to almost call it a weekend. I'm excited. I actually got kind of surprise tickets to Rocklahoma this weekend, so that's going to be fun. Boom. All right, I think we found a good pace. We have about 20 seconds left. If I can get that static electricity stuff off me. Boom. Next 2 packs are up and ready to go. But yeah, Rocklahoma tickets, Shinedown and 311. I'm going to be going on Sunday, which I've actually seen them both before, but they put on good shows, so I'm excited. Yeah, got kind of surprised with VIP tickets, so that was neat. All right, next up, Fearless Finnegan taking home lot number 3. Let's see if we get anything good here. We got Panpour, Pansage, Duosion, the Antique Cover Fossil, Electric, Lilligant, Alomomola, Fungus, Clang and the Victini. Okay, so no hit in the first pack. I do got to ask, is your favorite band of all time? No joke. I love Amber. Amber is such a good song. Down was one of my favorites as a kid. That's awesome, though. You got good taste. I do got to know from all of you in chat, though, obviously Black Bolt, White Flare, heavy Gen 5 presence for obvious reasons. I got to know who is your favorite Gen 5 Pokemon, and conversely, what is your favorite card in Black Bolt and White Flare? Roggenrola, and we got the Woobat. All right, so there's another one touch. All right, nice. And then Terrakion to end it. We can get that sleeved up. My favorite Pokemon of all time? My favorite Pokemon of all time is Alakazam. Alakazam is my favorite. I actually have a gigantic Alakazam painting hanging up in the office. And it says Spoon Man across the bottom of it, and the artwork is based on the Skyridge artwork. So, yeah, Alakazam is my favorite Pokemon, and Skyridge Alakazam is my favorite card. But what about you? Sandile? All right, Sandile's your favorite Gen 5. I like it. When it comes to Gen 5, if I had to pick a favorite, it would have to either be... it's tough sometimes. I mean, I would say probably my favorite Gen 5 Pokemon is like Blitzel. Chandelure's a good one, though. I do like Blitzel a lot. Not as much as Zebstrika. I just like Blitzel for some reason. But my favorite card in Black Bolt, White Flare is the... It's kind of a toss-up between the Hydreigon. It looks like this is going to Riveting Reboot. But it's a toss-up. It's either... Man, it's got to be either the Seismitoad or the Hydreigon. The Hydreigon is so good. All right, we got Snivy, Mana, Rufflet, Temple, Professor's Research, Simisage, Crocodile, Unpheasant, Mana, and we got the Kyurem EX full art. What is this one? This is not the hyper rare, the ultra rare. Let's go. All right, that is hit number 1 of this one. So that is another one touch being given away with this lot. So congratulations to whoever took that one home. All right, next up we have Joltik, Ferroseed, Yamask, Dano, Mandibuzz, Druddigon, Sharon, Vullaby, Archeops, and the Virizion. Okay, so we still got one hit out of it, though. That's not bad. That's not bad. The Cobalion's your favorite? That's not a bad choice. The Cobalion card's pretty clean. I love the Hydreigon because the texture on it, if you've ever seen it in person, the texture on it like really goes with like the storm that it's summoning. It is an absolute beautiful piece of artwork. That's one thing. I feel like Black Bolt and White Flare had a ton of hype coming into it. Due to the new rarity and due to every Gen 5 Pokemon getting its own its own illustration rare or higher. I felt like there was a ton of hype coming into it. And then I think the hype went away really fast, if that makes sense. Like, it went away way faster than what I expected it to. That being said, though, there are still so many amazing cards in this set. And the thing is, with the hype kind of disappearing a little bit, some of the hits become a little bit more affordable to buy as singles, which is even better. Like, if you get to actually, like, go pick up the cards you want for cheap, then awesome. And if you're an art card collector like me, then, yeah. No shortage of good stuff. All right, lot number 5. We got the Petlil. This is going to Evergreen Embor, Pawniard, Krokorok, Reuniclus, Bisharp, Prism Energy, Krokorok Reverse, Simipour, and the Beartic. Okay, could this be our first lot without a hit? We'll see. Is anybody going to be attending any pre-release events for Lorcana's Fabled this weekend? I know I was mistaken on its release date, but I do know that the Fabled pre-release events at LGS's begin today, so that's pretty cool. You have one. You're actually running one tonight. Nice. And we get the Whimsicott EX. So still just a double rare, so no hit in that one. But obviously, they cannot all be winners. Hey, Telshin, what was the percentage of cards that are reprints in this set in Fabled? It was like 80 something, right? It was like 82 or 83% reprints. 87% reprints. This newest set is very divisive, although it does bring in some really cool IPs like a Goofy Movie. Oh, look, we finished our first bundle, our first set of bundles. Slide that a little bit closer. Go ahead and get the other two ready while we wait. Since we have about 21 seconds left, this is going to be a little bit more of a chill stream because we slowed the pace down a little bit compared to the weekly auctions. Weekly auctions, we have like 30 seconds between each lot. So it's like, oh my God. And you have to, oh, what happened? Did I just lose everything? Did I just accidentally close everything? Oh, I just closed everything. Oh no. I accidentally hit the close button. Are we still, okay, I can fix this. What is it? Dolby. I accidentally closed the stream on my end over here. That was an oopsie on my part. That's okay though. I can fix this. Hopefully before anything major happens. Where are we at? We are right here. Broadcast. Everything should still be the same. Everything's still the same. Nope, it is not. All right, let's go OBS Virtual. Let's fix our media display settings. Okay, all that's still good. Let's see, does that put us back on? That, hey, my bad. My bad, let's go ahead and get that open. Apparently my hand slid over the mouse and just straight closed all of my Google Chrome. So that was an oopsie on my part. That was 100% on me. I don't know how that happened. We have the antique cover fossil. We'll speed this one up a little bit since I kind of burned through some time there. Hey, we got a Pokeball Golett, and we got the Cubchoo and the Meloetta. Good Lord, that was actually not bad. All right, hold on. Let me actually double check. I need to check the audio. Is the audio still good? There we go. All right, now we should have better audio. There we go. All right, can you all hear me okay now? Deepest apologies for that. That was a big oopsie on my part. All right, we have about 30 seconds left, so let's get through this pack so we can go ahead and sleeve up this Cubchoo. Dang, another Pokeball. And the Samurott. All right, so that was not a bad set of packs. Maybe that's why we had to jinx it a little bit to really get the goodness going in it. But we did get the Cubchoo, so this one will, as will the others, with hits, come with a Pokeball One Touch. So get ready to enjoy that. May take me a second to kind of get back on track. Got to get that One Touch. Super Miyoshi, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? Wait, you're calling what we're calling? You think we're gonna pull the Victini, huh? I like it. I like where your head's at. All right, who won that last one? Playful Palpitoad won that last one. I wonder if we get a Palpitoad or a Seismitoad in this one. All right, there we go. I can speed up just a little bit, kind of get caught up. That was once again, oopsie. Let's do this thing. All right. You think we're gonna pull the Victini? Do you think we're gonna pull the Black Bolt or the White Flare Victini, Sans? By the way, is Sans a reference to Undertale in your name, or is it something? Oh, you think we're okay? So you think we're gonna get the biggest of the big here? All right, Energy Coin, and we pulled a Victini. All right, next up, we're getting our timing back down. That was an oopsie. Hi, Kristen, how are you doing over on YouTube? Hey, Flamethrower, how you doing? So, I actually used to be one of the top 100 fastest Undertale Geno runners in the world. I love Sans. Megalovania is one of my favorite songs. We got Garbodor, Lampent, Energy Retrieval, and the regular Reshiram EX. So, Lot 7, not going to get the One Touch, but again, they can't all be winners, right? All right, let's get that bagged up. And then we have, oh, see, now, look at that. We're already caught back up. We have like 30 seconds left. I caught up faster than I thought I was going to. All right, we'll put this away. What? All right, next up, spoiler alert, we have a Black Bolt and White Flare booster pack. Who would have guessed? We are going to work on getting a cooler camera setup for the overhead cam. We just got to get it figured out. The holiday coming up and everything kind of threw some stuff for a loop because we were busy trying to get everything sorted. But we are going to get a better overhead cam for the hands cam for future breaks and weekly auctions. All right, next up, who is this? Radiant Riolu. I actually have not looked into any of those, Sans. All right, we have Air Balloon, we have Bisharp, we have Crustle, we got a Pokeball throw, we got the Landorus reverse, and we got the Serperior EX. All right, I'm going to go ahead and make this call now. Master Balls count as a hit. So if you get a Master Ball, you'll get a free one touch as well. So basically anything that's not a normal Pokemon card, a reverse holo, or like a regular Pokeball reverse holo, or a standard EX, you get a Master Ball, we'll throw one in too. How's it going, Mood? I'm doing all right. Doing all right. Sitting here ripping packs. Oh, we got another regular Pokeball. And we got the Shelmet with the Zoroark to go behind it. All right, so we got us another hit. We're getting the hits here. I'm liking it. And it's nice to see because I, myself, have not had any luck with the Black Bolt or White Flare booster bundle. So let's get that put in a semi-rigid. And then this lot will come with a one-touch since you got a hit. So nice. What is your favorite Pokemon game? Oh yeah, it is on. Yeah, we're over on YouTube as well. We're trying to spread it around. You know, like just kind of have some fun in multiple locations. Yeah, why not, right? My favorite Pokemon game. So this is where I get a lot of flack, but I've only ever played Pokemon Red and Blue, Pokemon Silver, and Pokemon Crystal. I have not actually played any of the other Pokemon games. I know. It's like a cardinal sin to be that far back and not caught up. But I do actually plan on playing Legends ZA because Mega Alakazam's got to be in it, right? All right, next up, Mesmerizing Muck. Let's see what we got here. We got the Sewaddle, the Duat, the Ferroseed, Tepig, Ignition Energy, Cheren, Stoutland, Zvilas, Samurott. Oh, and the Harlequin. Oh, dude. Okay, first off, if we're going with like side games, absolutely Pokemon Snap and Pokemon Pinball. Okay, this counts as a hit. So one already. You're trying to complete the Journey Together Master Set so far. You have one SAR. Wait, one SAR, 3 IRs, and 7 EXs. You're getting there. You're getting there. I mean, the cool thing is Journey Together is going to be getting kind of a little bit more affordable, I believe, as the set kind of like unwinds. Yeah, Kristen, over on YouTube, tell us, what is your favorite Pokemon and why? That's the question. Like, everybody's got their favorite Pokemon, but why is that your favorite Pokemon? I'm not going to give you the explanation on Alakazam because, to be quite frank, it is a really dumb explanation, but it's mine, and that's all that matters. My favorite Pokemon, Alakazam, the Spoon Man. All right, we got Ashu, Minchino, and the Kling Klang. All right, so we didn't get like a big hit, but we did, whoa, losing some of our bulk here, but we did get an actual hit, so you still get the one touch with it, and I'll get that sleeved up for you. You bought a White Flare booster bundle for 66 after shipping and taxes. I'm desperate, bro. Dude, here's like Black Bolt and White Flare. And this is strictly Steven's opinion. This is not the opinion of Rare Candy, but I'm really interested to see if Black Bolt and White Flare, after it officially goes out of print, gets the Crown Zenith treatment. I think we're going to see that more with what is it? We're going to see that more with Prismatic Evolutions, where it's just getting everything is printed into the ground. And then, like, here we are several sets later, and it's still getting printed into the ground. But then it's going to eventually stop, and when it does, it's going to skyrocket. And that's what they did with Crown Zenith. And I'm really curious to see if they do that with Black Bolt and White Flare as well. You like Kyogre? Interesting. All right, why Kyogre? Fine. Wait. Oh, wait. We already got the next one. Shoot. I actually was taking my time, and we're on the next one. Oh, you like Jolteon? You like Jolteon? Okay. All right. Let's see here. I realized I was like slowing down enough to where we're actually into the next one. You like whales in the ocean? That is a perfectly reasonable explanation. And we got Conkeldurr. Conkeldurr. All right, I'm speeding up a little bit now, Telshin. You're trading half your collection for Black Bolt, White Flare, and 2 Prismatic ETBs. Oof. Got to be careful of those Prismatic ETBs, man. The hit rates could be tough. All right, let's see here. We got Scraggy, Shelmet, Ferrothorn, Sigilyph, Gigalith. We got a regular Pokeball. We got an Ignition Energy and the regular Whimsicott EX. So nothing major, no hits technically in this one, but I think we're still doing pretty well in terms of hit rates right now. All right, I sped up and now we have 40 seconds again. Got a $37 each evolution hit. Ooh, wait. So one of the reasons the Japanese evolutions are definitely like they're way less expensive than the English prismatic ones. It all comes down to the hit rates within the boxes. So in Terastal Festival, the booster boxes actually you're like guaranteed, like I believe it's an SAR per booster box. So it was a lot easier to get a bunch of those hits, which is all cool. You know, it's all fine and dandy. But in the end, it's about the artwork, man. It's about the artwork. All right, we got about 3 seconds left on lot number 11. Going once, going twice, and sold to Captivating. Oh, dang, Soothing Swalot. I put the chicken, or counted the chickens before they hatched. All right, now Captivating Chimecho is going to win lot number 12. All right, here we go. Yeah, SAR or SIR. Yeah, I mean, SAR's in Japanese, SIR in English. First opening with a prismatic, not a single hit. It took us a long time here at the Rare Candy office to get any hits out of prismatic when it first arrived. It was hard. Now, I will say from experience, the super premium collections and booster bundles, there's a little bit more to be said there, because I think we did booster bundle breaks like this for prismatic, and we ended up getting the Flareon SIR, and I believe, if memory serves, Telshin actually won that one. All right, let's see. We got a regular Pokeball Cubchoo, the Krokorok, and the Cobalion. Oh, no hits in those two packs, but I'm telling you right now, we're opening 12 booster bundles of each. We are destined to get a hit. Not destined like rivals, but we are destined to get a good hit. If we're opening up 12 of each. Wait. You sent it off to grading? Did you? Oh, I cannot wait. Do you have like an ETA on when it's going to come back? I just realized I actually put that in there sideways, so it's a little bit tighter. I actually like that. Yeah, whatever. We'll get it later. I'm actually really excited to see. When we pulled it, it seemed like it was actually a really solid one, but we'll see. All right, we got about 24 seconds, so we'll go ahead and prep the next one. We got these two here. Hey, what up, Callie? How you doing? Yeah, so this is our first one in a while, and we might not do one next week, given the holiday. There's gonna be a lot of catching up to do, and there's a lot more than just doing content that I do around here. So it's gonna be one of those where we'll probably have to wait for a couple of weeks. Oh no, they don't sponsor me. I just work here. I do some of our content, and I also do some of our marketing. Yeah, it's like, no, they don't sponsor me. I just work here. Simisear, Liavani, Stoutland, Cottony, Mandibuzz, and the Terrakion. All right, no hits there. Works. Yeah, I mean, define work, right? You know what they say, if you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. I'm having to keep an eye on my camera because I may actually get my big old doofy head in the way. How does one get to work at Rare Candy? Sometimes it's purely by accident, if I'm being honest. That's sometimes. Cover Fossil, Girder, Servine, Lomamula, Braviary, Lilligant, Servine, Panpour, and the Caracosta. Okay, we're hitting this. We're hitting a little bit of a dry streak here. Pulled the Reshiram BWR. Nice. Dude, that is sick. So I pulled at Card Party, I pulled the Zekrom. By the way, Card Party, you heard it here first. See y'all in Seattle. Just gonna put that out there. Oh, Kristen, you made it over. See? One of us. Kristen was over on YouTube and is now over here. Wait, check out Crispy from Crispy Concords. Interesting. I have to check that out. We're always looking for fun new content. Let's see, like Black Bolt and White Flare, lots of good art. Absolutely. See, Callie understands. The hit rates in here are better. We've gotten hits. Like, are they several $100 evolutions? No, but there's some good artwork in here. And for every hit, for every lot that has a hit, we're gonna send a one touch with you. Wait, look. See, okay. I'm gonna need y'all to like let me know who some of these YouTubers are because I actually don't know a lot of them. All right, lot number 13, lucky number 13. This is where we'll pull a BWR. I'm calling it. Prism Energy, Electric, Lilligant, Energy Coin, Landorus. Oh, Cobelli, could you imagine? Could you imagine? That'd be the dream, right? Like actually call that. All right, Joxon, have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a great weekend, great rest of your Friday. We have Swadloon, Herdier, Gothita, Vanillux, Garbodor, Zebstrika, Shelmet, Stoutland, and a Virizion. Oh, we are hitting a little bit of a dry spell, so it's bound to start picking up soon. See, and I do it kind of fast, so that way if we do get a hit, I have time to like sleeve it up and make sure it's all good to go. Wait, how long will I don't know. I think when I was looking at it based on what is it, based on the amount of time between each lot, like the last lot's not going to end till like 7:30. So, or 7:30 Central, so like we still got like 2 hours if someone does not pay because they didn't get a hit. So it automatically charges at the end, and if they decide not to pay, then they get banned from the platform. It is simple as that. We don't mess with that nonsense. It's the risk you take. It is what it is. But yeah, if somebody chooses not to pay because of that, then yeah, it's like, sorry, then you will not get to participate in these things moving forward. And we don't do them that much anyway, so might as well have fun. Oh yeah. It's crazy work, like to be fair, the space gets pretty wild sometimes. Like I've seen some pretty wacky stuff, like people trying to like hide hits and everything like that, but that's why I leave everything like right here on camera. Like I'm just leaving, I try to leave everything here so it's visible, so everybody knows there's transparency and there's definitely 100% a level of integrity to it. We got Ashu, we got a Cubchoo, we got Snivy, Amoonguss, Seismitoad, Professor's Research. Whoa! Extra one went with it. We got the Clink Clang Pokeball, Servine, and the Victini. And we got the Hollow Darkness. I do love the Hollow Energies in this set. Yeah, and that's the thing too. I mean, honestly, the bidding is cool and everything. The pack ripping's fun and all that. But in the end, it's about just like hanging out with people with similar interests, right? Like we all love Pokemon. We all love Pokemon cards. That's why we're here. That's why we do this. Watchog, Garbodor. We got Simisear. We got another Pokeball, Brave Bengal, Roggenrola, and the Terrakion. Dude, this is kind of getting nuts. If Luigi should be a water type? Oh, wait, do you mean Lugia? And just got auto-corrected? Because that would be pretty funny. That pack, that was pack number 14. Well, oh, what was in that pack? Oh, Hollow Energy. We got Hollow Energies and a Terrakion. Went to Walmart midday at like 3 p.m. Somehow found a Pokeball. Ooh, Pokeballs in the wild. Dude, and sometimes the hits in those really kind of underrated. Oh, did you win that one, Tell Shit? I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. Let's see. But yeah, when I got 2 Scarlet and 1 Obsidian, you got a full art $15 Scarlet hit. Nice. What hit did you get, if you don't mind my asking? I'm curious. Oh, don't you fall over. You get back over here. Okay, fine. There you go. Lean. All right, we got about 9 seconds left in lot 15. The correct... I don't know what that one is. All right, lot number 15. Going once, going twice. And sold to Awesome Abomasnow. All right, we have the Palpitoad, the Venipede, Koraidon. That makes a lot more sense. Elgium, Alomomola, whoa, Darmanitan, Braviary. We got a Pokeball Dynamo, Panpour, and the Meloetta EX. So not a bad pack overall. Just oh, autocorrect can be a bummer sometimes. Autocorrect can be rough. All right, next up, the White Flare. We got Dino, Deerling, Roggenrola, Lampent, Durant, Energy Retrieval, Sock. We got the Stunfisk Pokeball. We got Simisear, and we got a Jellicent EX. So we got back-to-back packs with a Pokeball and a regular EX. That's That's not bad. It definitely could have been a lot worse. And we still have about a minute left. Base set Holo Charizard, but I have no idea how. Oh, it's French. Nice. We actually, once upon a time, had a CGC Pristine 10 first edition base set Charizard that was German, Glurak, come through in one of our auctions once upon a blue moon. The only like non-English, non-Japanese card that I own, I have a French Psyduck because his name is Psycho Quack, and I thought that was a really funny name for a Pokemon, so I decided that was going to be the one I got. And boom, there we go. We got our next lot up and ready to go with about 20 seconds left. Get the Pikachu. So I'll tell you what I'm looking forward to. Has a lot of first gen. Oh, you know someone's dad that I used to have. So I used to have quite a bit. Lost those many moon ago. But I'll tell you, with Mega Evolution on the horizon, I'm getting really excited because I don't know who saw. We recently put out a video on it, so maybe check socials. But there's going to be a set coming out called Inferno X in Japanese. So it's going to be Mega Charizard X. However, in English, it will be combined with another set that's going to be coming called Abyss Eye that will focus on Mega Gengar. So we are going to have an English set after Mega Evolution called Phantasmal Flames. And it is going to feature Mega Charizard X and Mega Gengar. And what's really cool about that to me is they're also bringing in a new rarity called the Mega Attack Rare, where in Japanese, the name will be in Japanese, but the attack will be in English across the front. And then in the English card, the attack will be in Japanese across the front. But it's getting, oh, hey, we got the Fennel. Okay, so we got us a hit finally. A little bit of a drought there, but yeah. So we'll be getting those. I know for a fact they already revealed the Charizard, the Mega Lucario, and the Mega Gardevoir are getting those. But I'm really excited to see Mega Gengar get one, and I want to see Mega Alakazam get something like that. All right, we got Patrat, Blitzel, Zweilous, Cottonee, Sigilyph, Gigalith, Energy Retrieval, Pansear, Gothita, and hey, we got the Jellicent Ultra Rare though. That's not too bad. The Jellicent EX Ultra Rare. So this lot had 2 hits technically, but this one definitely the better hit of the 2. So we'll get both of these sleeved up, and this will come with a one-touch. I'm telling you, the red Victini's got to be coming. It's got to be coming. All right, let's go ahead and get both of these sleeved up and put in a semi-rigid card saver, and then we'll put the rest in the bag. We have about 6 seconds left. As a kid, you traded your Charizard X for Rainbow. Drampa's fine. Did you hang on to the Drampa? Because there's going to be likely, there's, I guess, it's more of a rumor right now, but there's rumor that Drampa might be getting a Mega, and so those Drampa cards might actually go for a little bit. All right, here we go. We are on lot 18. Probably speed up a little bit on this one just to catch up. Petlil, Darumaka, Rufflet, Solosis, Golurk, Scolipede, Simipour, Pansage. Hey, we got the Temple illustration rare, Caracosta, regular holo. So there we go. We got another hit. All right, next up. Boom. I love to see it. Now we're starting to get the hits back. Ducklet, Vullaby, Sewaddle, Litwick, Watchog, Simisear, Ferrothorn, Vullaby, and the Heatmore. Back-to-back illustration rares for this lot. Nice. And then we got the Gothitelle. There we go. We got back-to-back illustration rares. We got the Heatmore, and we got the Temple. And now we got time, so we can show them off a little bit there. And, whoops, just kind of flip that one over there. The centering on this one is pretty wacky, but it is what it is. What up, J Money? How you doing? How you doing? Love to see it. You do. Well, like to see it. Yeah, it's... See, like I said earlier, how it's not that bad after shipping because each pack is already $11. It's hard to find it, so it's basically just like buying it from Target. Or, I mean, to be fair, yeah, I do sense a healing coming. I sense a healing coming to the hobby. I really do. I feel like there's going to be increased print capacity. Pokemon already put out a statement about it, and we're gonna see less or more supply to outpace the demand. That's what I'm hoping. Yeah, I think so. You won those two? Oh, GG J Money, and you'll get one of these to go with it because you got hits. Any lot that has hits, if you I don't know if you've been here, but any lot that has hits will be getting a free little one touch to display your cards in. All right, we have about dang no we don't have any time. It's time to go. We're already on lot 18. I gotta speed up a little bit now. Pit of Fracture, Whirlipede, Tynamo, Escavalier, Alomomola, Darmanitan, Krokorok, Larvesta, and the Thundurus. Oh. Alright, next up. Let's see what we get here. What if you auction, you win, but you don't pay instantly, like 5 minutes after? Oh, no, so if like for some reason your card declines or something, you'll actually get like an invoice to pay it, and then once you pay it, you'll be good. But if you don't pay it, I think the limit's like 2 weeks. On the Embor, okay. Well, if you get back-to-back hits on one, sometimes you just gotta eat a L. But yeah, you get 2 weeks to pay the invoice, and then from there you're golden. That's just how it works. All right, we are caught back up just in time because I actually have to clear these out. We're on to the next round of booster bundles. Do we have so many? I don't know why. I put all this together. I was like, you know what? How about we do 6 booster bundles each would be like, booster boxes, right? It'd be like a booster box. So like, yeah, 6 booster bundles is like a booster box because it's 36 packs. Who's calling me? Oh. And so I was like, you know what? What if we did like 2 booster boxes of each worth 4 booster boxes worth of cards? And so now we're gonna be here kind of late tonight. Rosabella over on YouTube asks what a one touch is. So this is like a little magnetic, kind of like slab thing. You use the front of it kind of like tucks in, and then this is magnetic, so it just holds your card for you, letting you display it. Kind of fun without having to. We'll just do this without having to, slab it or anything. My favorite set of all time. Oh, my favorite set of all time. That's a tough one. I mean, I like. I'm gonna have to think on that one for a second. We got Basculin, Tepig, Woobat, Stoutland, what was that? Livana, Hilda, Tool Scrapper, Boldor, and a Virizion. Oh, what is the name of that set? Hold on. Actually, I think I have it. It's an XY era set. It's the one that has the Alakazam, which I should know the set because I have 3 of the Alakazams from that set, including the Mega Alakazam and the Secret Rare. Gosh, that is bugging me that I cannot remember that now. What is the name of that set? It's not Phantom Forces. That's the one with the Gengar. We got the Palpitoad and the Klinklang. No hits there. There's another one. It's golly. It's on the Rare Candy app under the XY era. But there is. Yeah, there's a set that has the main hit in it actually is an Alakazam Secret Rare. And I have it both raw and in a PSA 1. So it's on my Rare Candy profile, my collection. By the way, if y'all aren't using the Rare Candy app to build out your collections, what are you doing? Yeah, I got a PSA 1. I got a PSA 1. I bought it. I saw it for sale and I had to get it. I was like, you know what? Yeah, PSA 1. 100% on purpose. I actually bought it as a PSA 1. Good Lord, what is that set? Tim, if you're here, can you go find the name of that set with the Alakazam? We got anti-sniping triggered. It's an XY era set with the Alakazam Secret Rare. And I cannot for the life of me remember what it's called, but it's like one of the most expensive Alakazams that isn't a gold star. Good Lord, that is bugging me. All right, Flamethrower, we'll see you around, friendo. Thanks for stopping by. All right, we got the Elgium, the Emolga, the Cleek, the Crustle, Bisharp, Reuniclus, Braviary, Volcarona, Conkeldurr. Fates Collide. I beat you to it. It's Fates Collide. Fates Collide is probably my favorite set. The Alakazam and Fates Collide is so. See ya! The Fates Collide Alakazam is so good. At least I hope I beat you, because if not, then that means there is a significant delay. Oshawott. It has, yeah, because the Alakazam has a Lugia and an Umbreon in the card art. It's really good. We got Woobat, Scraggy, Simisear, Leavanny, Stoutland, Purloin, Litwick, and the Archeops. All right, we're hitting a little bit of a dry spell again. But yeah, actually, I have 3 different Alakazam cards from that set, waiting on a 4th one to come in the mail from a friend who picked it up at a convention for me. I'm trying to collect all the Alakazams. You can actually go to my Rare Candy profile and see my collection, which is Steven_RC if anybody cares. And that is yeah, I do have the, what's it called? The Split Earth Alakazam, which is the Japanese version of Skyridge. And I want to get the Gold Star, but wait, someone got it for $9. Wait, somebody got what for $9? Great at PSA, it's in the assembly stage. Even if you get a $2 hit, good thing it's something. Oh, yeah, tins are gold when it comes to PSA grades. You can get PSA 10s. We're actually working on putting together an all PSA 10s weekly auction. It's gonna be pretty funny. Or it's gonna be fun rather. I say funny. It's gonna be fun. We also have another really cool weekly auction getting ready to come up. So if you like reverse hollows, did I call? I did not. Not this time. Not this time. I probably will again. I'll probably need your help again, but not this time. Whoop. Cubchoo, Sandile, and the Serperior. Send some Thai language Pokemon cards to PSA for fun. Oh, that's okay. So Thai is one that we haven't actually really got on the website yet. Like in terms of like being able to buy. I send the codes with them. Now, whenever we get ready to, like when we rip stuff here in the office, we don't use the codes. So who knows? Maybe we just give away all the codes from all the product we rip here. Regular Pokeball, Archon, Vanillish, and the Zoroark. That's actually, we have not pulled a single Master Ball yet. We have not pulled a single Master Ball, and we have not pulled a single Special Illustration Rare yet. We're overdue. We are overdue. I know, right? Especially considering we've burned through how many booster bundles already? Well, maybe you'll get stuff from your booster bundle because we're not. There's also, hey, don't forget though, there is the option, or not the option rather, but the opportunity for us to pull a God Pack. I'm just saying, God Packs, I have never seen a God Pack in person with all of the stuff I have opened here at Rare Candy. Never seen a God Pack, but I want. People will pay like $1. I think it depends on the set, right? Like certain sets where like the cards can actually be pretty meta. Wait, none in like any set? Wait, what? I don't know what you're saying there, friendo. Oh, God. Oh, so now I've seen people hit God Packs on Black Bolt and White Flare in English. Not many. Oh, not many. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, because I don't think they had. Yeah, they had God Packs in Prismatic, but we didn't have God Packs in 151 over here, and I think they did in Japanese. We got Shelmet, Frillish, Ferrothorn, Sigilyph, Gigalith. I feel like I've got Sigilyph and Gigalith back to back a lot. I feel like I've said that quite a bit. Hey, we got the Basculin Illustration Rare and the Hilda. What is that? Is it the Ultra Rare, I believe? No, Ultra. It's just a full art trainer, I believe. But we got a double hit in a single pack. This is lot 22. This is lot 22. And you know what's crazy? We still have another pack. Dude, nice. Back-to-back hits in a single pack. I like that. All right, here we go. We got Palpitoad, Fracture, Venipede, Servine, Tortuga, Unpheasant, Fennel, Cover Fossil, Simisage, and the Thundurus. All right, well, we can't always hope to hit the lottery, right? What's that? Wait, when you open 2, is it the next after the lot? So when I'm opening 2, it's that lot. So like what I just opened was lot 22. And then 23 is currently up for bidding. Let me get some sleeves on these bad boys. And you get the free one touch with it. So yeah, like right now, lot 23 is available for bidding. And once that bidding closes and a winner is determined, then we open those packs. All right, let's get these in there. I don't want to call them top loaders. They're card savers. and then put them in the lot 22 thingy here. So congratulations on that, whoever won lot 22. That was nice. But yeah, each lot comes with 2 packs. One of each. One Black Bolt, one White Flare. All right, yoink. Beautiful. I think I got 4 or 5 lots, and almost all of them had hits. So, oh, nice. Hey, there you go. Yeah, just start sharing the love now, right? I like that. I like that style. Okay, here we go. We got Ferroseed, Yamask, Dano, Acheron, Stoutland, Archon, Terrakion, Pignite, and Terrakion. Double trouble with the Terrakion on that one. Just chilling here. Hey, that's perfectly fine. That's what we're here for. Like, that's all I'm doing. I'm just chilling. I ain't winning any of these. We got the Tortuga, Air Balloon, Crustle. We got a regular Pokeball Rufflet, the Dwebble, and the Beartic. All right, no hits in that one. We did get a Pokeball, but no actual hits. I mean, again, once you get a pack that has 2 hits in it, what do you expect? That was like the pack after the packs rather after we got the back-to-back illustration rares. We didn't really get anything, but I am also grabbing, like, I think I'm gonna start grabbing them at random from these boxes, which I should grab the next round anyways while we're here. Grab the next round of booster bundles. Maybe I should shuffle them around. I think so. Regular Pokeball reverse holos are not, and regular EXs are not. So here's what we'll do. Since we have a few seconds, we're going to just like kind of shuffle these around a little bit. That way they're just kind of, you know, mixed up all over the place. Boom. We'll do the same with the White Flare. Since we have about 20 seconds anyways, we'll just kind of toss them around. That way we get we break the order and stuff, right? Like, we'll just cut the deck, cut the deck, and boom. All right. But next up, we have the last packs from the previous booster bundle. Going once, going twice, and sold. Now you may be able to get you some pulls here for relatively cheap later on in the stream. We got Patrat, Energy Retrieval, Swanna, Heatmore. We got a Pokeball Imbor, Trubbish, and a Keldeo EX, and then a Hollow Energy. Those actually are the 3 non-regular Pokemon cards that do not count as hits in this. The regular EXs, the regular Pokeball reverse holos, and the holographic energies, as much as I love the holographic energies in these sets. All right. We got Rufflet, Darumaka, Solosis, Temple, Crocodile, Behemoth, Alomomola, Air Balloon, and I love this card. We got the Darmanitan. Oh, that is nice. I really like the Darmanitan. And then the Victini. I like Darumaka and Darmanitan quite a bit, actually. And that is vicious looking. I love that. All right. Congratulations on that one. We'll get that sleeved up, and you'll be getting a 1-touch to go with it and display it in. Because that was lot number 24. And we will get all the regular cards put in there. Then we will sleeve this up for you. My finger got stuck. So what is he based on? So, what is it? Darumaka is based on something called the Darumidol. If you look up at Darumidol, that's what he's based on. And I mean Darmanitan is kind of essentially just a bigger one, but also based on an orangutan. So it's like a Darumaka orangutan. So it's like, yeah. Does the money count for shipping? Okay, so the shipping will be applied based on location and things at the end of the auction, like when everything clears. That is where I left a code card and an energy card out, apparently. But that's where shipping will be applied, is at the end. All right. Next up. Boom. You get a Daruma figurine from a shrine and fill in an eye and make a goal for yourself. See, okay, so I knew what a Daruma was, but I actually didn't know, like, the purpose of it. You know, I've seen them. There's actually a really awesome, real fun movie called As the Gods Will. Big fan of that movie, and it's imagine kind of like Squid Game, but supernatural in a way, and everybody's in high school. And one of the games, actually, it's like the red light, green light, but with a Daruma. I really like it. All right, we got the Harlequin, we got Stunfisk, we got a regular Pokeball, Deerling, and the Samurott. at the end of the year, you're supposed to take the Daruma back to the shrine and burn it in a giant bonfire. That sounds fun. What? Okay, wait, hold on. That actually sounds fun. I like bonfires. I grew up in like small town Oklahoma. I love bonfires. All right, next up we got Clink, Fungus, Tranquil, Dwebble, Air Balloon, Electros, Musharna, Tranquil, Tynamo, and the Beartic. Oof. And it's like, I don't know if it'll. Yeah, no, I'm sure you'll be fine. Like I said, you'll get a deal for like, you'll have like 2 weeks. You know, you'll get if it doesn't clear, you'll have 2 weeks to pay an invoice. You'll still be able to take care of it. You'll be fine. So let's put the Daruma somewhere where you see it a lot to remind you. That makes sense because every time I see them places like in popular media, I usually see them like out and about, like, you know, in front of something. All right, we are on lot 26, which means we are barely over a third of the way done. Yeah. No, yeah, you'll still get that. If you already placed that order, you'll be all right. Some art styles in Tokyo that sells paper mache ones for fun. You painted one of the Van Gogh. That's awesome. That's awesome. You should share that stuff on like the Rare Candy timeline. That's really neat stuff. All right, Nautical Numeral currently in the lead for lot 26 with $17 going once, going twice. I almost did it. Almost. Oh, it looks like Nautical Numeral may have a little bit of what's it called? A max bid set. It doesn't have to be Pokemon related. It's artwork related. That's still cool. It's collectibles, right? I mean, to be fair, Van Gogh, hello, they did a Pikachu. It counts. All right, first up we have Ducklet, Deerling, Blitzel, Zweilous, Swoobat, Swanna, Scrafty. We got a Master Ball. We got our first Master Ball with the Cottony, Shelmet, and the Whimsicott. Wow. Pardon me. And we got the Whimsicott Ultra Rare. So that is a double hit pack. Wow. All right, we got another pack. That is a Cottony, Master Ball, and a Whimsicott Ultra Rare. I like that. All right. We have the Petlil, Cover Fossil, Krokorok, Clink, Seismitoad, Lilligant, Professor's Research, Pokeball Amoonguss, Cubchoo, and the Cobalion. Not too bad, but I mean, seriously though, Whimsicott EX, Ultra Rare, and the Cottony Master Ball, kind of nice. And then you'll get a free One Touch to display it in. Woo! I just realized I hope I got enough sleeves. I think I did, but I hope I got enough sleeves. Let's get these sleeved up. If not, I can grab some more. I just would hate to get up and leave randomly to go do something else. Whoops, I put a card in the sleeve backwards. What is wrong with me? Oof. Mad at yourself every day for not being able to get a Vanco or the pin set. I ended up getting my hands on the journal. I got the journal. I still use that journal. I like that journal. Oh, but paid eBay prices. Oof. I mean, I would just give my journal away if it wasn't for the fact that I've used, half of it already. Oh, nice. What's your favorite piece by Van Gogh? Is it Starry Night? All right, next up, looks like lot 27 goes to Swift Skuntank. All right, Deerling, Boldore, Vullaby, Vanillish, Sock, Ignition Energy, Swoobat. Oh, we got a Pokeball Antique Plume Fossil, Sock, and the Gothitelle. The Diggers. I don't know if I know that one. I'm not as well versed in it, even though we did work with the Metropolitan Museum, my last place of employment. That's not a Van Gogh piece. We got Audino, Emolga, Golett, Unpheasant, Cryogonal, Golurk. We got a Master Ball, Whirlipede. Okay, so now we're getting the Master Balls. Master Balls as far as the eye can see. All right, let's go. Then we got the Simisage and the Genesect EX. I want to see the Genesect SIR. But we did get a hit. Master Ball counts. Nice. So lot 27 coming away with the free One Touch. Love to see it. All right, Sans, have a good one. Appreciate you stopping by and hanging out for this just random Friday night pack break here at Rare Candy. Bada boom. We'll get that thrown into a card saver for you. That way we make sure it stays nice and nice, I guess. I was gonna say clean, but that's like not really the purpose, but I mean, I guess it does. And that way, if you want to send it off for grading, you could just send it off for grading. Oh wait, except we're not putting them in penny sleeves. Instead of using our penny sleeves, I'm using the Team Rocket Mewtwo EX sleeves from Test and Rivals ETB. All right, next up, here we are. We got another 2 packs ready to go. Lot number 28, currently sitting at $17 to Hovering Herdier. And wait, how much are Master Balls? It depends on the Pokemon, but they are definitely, they're definitely the more valuable non-secret rares, if that makes sense. All right, here we go. Emolga, Clink, Palpitoad, whoops, accidentally took that, Venipede, Braviary, Cryogonal, Electric, we got the Pokeball Ashu, Dynamo, and the Cobalion. I do like that Cobalion. Cobalion is a very regal looking Pokemon. One of the famed Swords of Justice. All right, next up we got Swadloon, Gothorita, Zorua, Litwick, Stoutland, Leavanny. I have a weird feeling about this. Hilda, Joltik. Oh, there it is. Yeah, okay, I thought I had a weird feel. That is a Jellicent SIR. We got our first SIR of the day. Love to see it. The Jellicent, the texture. It's kind of hard to get the texture on the camera, but it is a beautiful textured card. Finally, we got our first special illustration rare of the day. Love to see it. Yoink. Let's get that sleeved up. Congratulations on that one to Hovering Herdier. Boom. And then let's get these bagged up and put that one in there with it. I do like that Jellicent a lot, actually. And that's coming from somebody who does not care about the Pokemon Jellicent. It's just a really good looking card. It's kind of like one of the other like random SIRs in this set is Bouffalant, which we've pulled the Bouffalant before, like just filming videos and stuff. And the Bouffalant, again, you know, not a bad one. It's not a bad one. It's just a random Pokemon, but that texture on those SIRs is nice. So congratulations to Hovering Herdier on winning that. I'm going to slide that back a little bit. All right. Next up, 2 more packs, of course, sitting at lot number 29. We're getting close to halfway done. and then the weekend officially begins. Going once, going twice. Wondrous Wailmer taking home lot 29. All right, we got Gothorita, Zorua, Litwick, Ducklet, Brave Bengal, Garbodor, Simisear, Garbodor. Hey, we got the Trubbish. All right, cool. So we pulled 2 Garbodors, a regular and a reverse, and then we got the Trubbish on top of it with the Bouffalant EX behind it. I guess it heard me talking about it. So already a win on that pack. Next up, all right, I'll have to go in there and check it out. I'll have to go and browse the feed after work and check it out. All right, we got Whirlipede, Fracture. You should have said Steven. Steven told me to post this during the live stream. That's the caption. We got Escavalier, Sandile, the Cover Fossil, and the Thundurus with the hollow blue water energy. But we did get a Trubbish, so got another hit there. Love to see it. You love to see the hits. All right, let's get this tucked away. Then we will get this sleeved up. Try to get the chase. I mean, I'm trying to get the chase. I'm trying to go for that Victini. Somebody, who was it that called it earlier that said we were going to get it on Pokemon Center for the new Mega Cards? Is that so I won't open them and I really want to? Wait, which one are you looking forward to the most? Which one are you looking forward to the most? Because I actually managed to get my hands on both of them as well, but I'm straight up ripping those things open, dude. I am getting my Alakazam. Whoops. I want my Alakazam stamped. I want my stamped Alakazam. I think I'm gonna send it to grading. I was thinking about making it just saying what the hey and letting it be a binder card, but I think depending on the centering, I'm gonna look at the centering. 36 packs there. Okay, there you go. Black Flirt got the Debbie. I mean, It could be worse. Oh, look, okay, there we go. So what you just saw there, if you are like, wait, what's that shield for? So we have anti-sniping in our auction lot. So if somebody places a bid within the last 7 seconds, it actually kicks the lot back 10 seconds. So that way, you basically aren't punished for sitting there at the end with the lead. You know, people can't come in and just like rip the lead out from under you. All right, here we go. We got Panpour, Doable, Pansage, Solosis, Braviary, Lilligant, Seismitoad, Volcarona, and we got the Axew illustration rare with the Beartic after, so there's already a hit in that one. Let's go ahead and open up the next one. Nice. All right, we're starting. I think we're starting to get our groove back. We got the Jellicent. We just got the Axew. I think we're about to hit a stride. I think the Victini's coming. Trubbish, Herdier, Pignite, Swadloon, Mienshao, Scrafty, Watchog, Vanillux. Hey, we got the Cottony illustration rare. All right, in the Terrakion, but we did get the Cottony illustration rare and the Axew, so that is back-to-back hits again. That's the second time we've had two back-to-back packs with illustration rares. You love to see it. You love to see it. All right, let's get those sleeved up and put away. Congratulations on that one. The biggest chase card from a set doing these openings? Yes, we have. We did a Paldean Fates one of these, and I kid you not, we did cases of Paldean Fates ETBs, and in one not ETBs, booster bundles, and in one case of booster bundles, and this was, now it's not the chase now, but it was at the time, we pulled the Charizard twice. At the time, the Charizard was the chase, but the fact that we pulled the Charizard SIR in 2 separate packs from the same case was wild. My favorite Black Bolt and White Flare card it's definitely the now I say definitely. Oh wait, let me go ahead and grab these other booster bundles. I didn't have the booster bundles on standby. I would say it's either the Seismitoad or the Hydreigon, both of which are from Black Bolt. All right, gotta open them fast. Oh, we don't have to open them too fast unless we get a hit. Then it's like, oh, we got to speed up because it's going to take me a second to sleeve everything. But I think we're going to be all right. We got Purloin, Lillipup, Tepig, Basculin, Simisear, Ferrothorn, Ignition Energy, Archeops, and we got the Frillish. Nice. All right, so there's a hit. We got the Frillish. I'll go ahead and put that right there so you can see that beautiful little Frillish. Look at that little Frillish. Pulled the Jellicent earlier. I like the fact that both the Jellicent and the Frillish actually have the male and female versions on them, so that way you get both. I think that's a really nice touch. All right, next up. All right, here we go. Larvesta, Sandile, Elgium, Minccino, Braviary, Crocodile, Electros, Carablast, and the Klinklang. We did it again. We did it again. And there's the Victini. We got back-to-back IRs once again. Good lord, that is maybe that's the key. Maybe I do got to open them fast because it seems like every time I start speeding up, bam, we get 2 illustration rares back to back. That's nice. That's not. I like the Frillish more. You know, Klinklang. I do like the style of Klinklang, looking like it's made out of like almost like clay. It's got like a 3D effect to it. So I don't pay the invoice. Do you guys like contact it? Oh yeah. No, we just set your bid limit to 0 and you're not able to participate in events like this anymore. We're not gonna contact the authorities over a Pokemon booster pack. Like, let's be real. That's we ain't gonna go that far. All right. We'll probably give any things away. Yeah, yeah. FBI will be at your door. Yeah, Telshin's point. Let's not do that though. All right. What? Ow. Oh. I hit that thing. Oh, look at that. Perfect timing. Boom. We got the next one ready to go. Zweilous, Cottony, Litwick, Frillish. Whoa. Pulled way too many there. Sock. Simisear, you can clearly see there's a Pokeball there. Harlequin, Litwick Pokeball, Plume Fossil, and the Cofagrigus. All right, there was a Pokeball in there, so, yeah. All right. We can slow down just a little bit now. We're caught up enough where I feel like we could slow down just a little bit. All right, we got Cubchoo, Timber. Munna. Snivy. Whoa. Can y'all see that? Look at that. That Snivy has like a big crease in it. Like it has just like a straight up crease in the one card. You see that? Like a... Wow. Braviary. None of the other cards do. Just that Snivy. Scolipede. Pokeball. Solosis. And Conkeldurr. That is interesting though. That Snivy. Like you could see it bad there. That is wild. It was just in the middle of the pack. Very strange. Very strange. Packs from the store, and now you have this one of... Listen, I try to be entertaining. You know, sometimes it can be a little tough. It can be a little tough to be entertaining because, you know, when you get old, like me, the energy levels start to drain. But ultimately, I'm a conversationalist. So as long as we're having chats and enjoying... Okay, I was going to do it the other way. I'm just doing this. Boom. There we go. Snivy, my guy. What up, Space Cadet? How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. All right, we got about 8 seconds left, but yeah, just conversationalists. I like chatting with people in the community. This is like the great, just the Pokemon TCG space is the greatest community, especially when it comes to your actual collectors, your lovers of the IP. It's I don't know that there's another community I would rather be a part of. All right, looks like Soothing Spupa going once, going twice, and sold. Here we go. We got Ferroseed, Trubbish, Oshawott, Yamask, Stunfisk, Stoutland, Leavanny, Lillipup, Ferroseed, and Zoroark. Lorcana will have you any day. You know what? I would like to at least dabble. Yes, it will be sent to it'll just be sent via email. There'll be like a link that you can click on it and you just pay it straight up like that. All right, we have Emolga. I will say I want to get into the Gundam TCG, but cards are hard to come by right now. Although if you're subscribed to the Rare Candy YouTube channel, Caracosta. No hits in that one. If you're subscribed to the Rare Candy YouTube channel, you will probably see a video coming up very soon of us breaking open a box of Gundam New Type Rising and scanning in all the hits. So whenever you see that, and by the way, yeah, if you are on our YouTube channel or if you're not, go subscribe to the Rare Candy YouTube channel. You'll know it when you see it because you'll see my goofy face all over the place. And then share the videos with your friends. Help us reach a broader audience and show the awesome tools that we have. The scanner, the collecting tools, the social feed, all that stuff. Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh! If I'm being honest, I don't know diddly about Yu-Gi-Oh! I know I used to watch it when I was a kid. Do I collect base set? I have 2 base set cards. Well, no. I have 1 base set card, and it is a Shadowless base set Alakazam. And that is all I have. I'm sure you'll be all right, Spokes. All right, looks like Stunning Squavit and Fearless Fearow. Kind of going back. Looks like Stunning Squavit might have a max bid set somewhere, but we do have a little bit of a bidding war going on. Going once, going twice, and sold. All right, here we go. We have Pansear, Dino, Woobat, Patrat, Swoobat, Scrafty, Swanna, Yamask, Stunfisk, and the Chandelure. I do like Chandelure a lot, actually. Chandelure is probably my top 3 favorite Gen 5 Pokemon. You like old Yu? I don't really dig that. There's so much text on Yu-Gi-Oh cards now. Like, the fact that you have to read a small book to play the game is kind of nuts. Elgyem, Emolga, Clink, Throw, Tortuga, Air Balloon, Tranquil Pokeball, Pidove, and the Genesect EX. God, still want to see that SIR. I have not seen the Genesect in person, and I would really like to. All right, that was lot number 34. We're currently on lot number 35. Waiting for that next decent hit or the double whammy like we had been getting there for a little, or we had gotten a couple of times anyways. All right, Oceanic Oricorio currently in the lead. And we have, let me go ahead and get some of these packs cleaned up. I'm trying to stay ahead of myself so that way I don't let it get like too messy in here, because then I go into, what is that called? Executive dysfunction, where I'm like, nope, not doing it, not cleaning this up right now. We'll do it later. All right, Oceanic Oricorio. We still have a little bit left on this one. Sitting at $17. So that's about a consistent price on the packs, but the hits are going to keep coming. I might as well grab the next round of boxes. And we'll go ahead and put those over there. What was my first card or pack? So it definitely was base set. It was 100% base set, but weirdly enough, one of my like kind of most nostalgic old school memories of Pokemon collecting. So they used to do like these mystery grab bags at the mall, and first edition Rocket had just come out, the original first edition Rocket. And I remember getting one of those grab bags, and I pulled the Dark Blastoise holo out of it. And I like, that was one of the craziest moments to me. It was it was mind-blowing. Looking back on it, it's still mind-blowing. We got the Roggenrola regular Pokeball, Liepard, and the Jellicent EX. Guardians Rising is the first set. Ooh, Guardians Rising. That's a good one. I like Guardians Rising. I mentioned earlier I like Fates Collide, obviously, but I like Phantom Forces as well. And then, of course, how can you not like Skyridge and Aquapolis with all the Crystal Pokemon? Because there's not really a reason to. Because we don't sell like super expensive packs like this, and if it's like plus we can always turn around and just do something else with it. No reason to get all wild over something like that. Now, if it was like, if we were doing like base set or first edition base set, we'd probably just sell them ahead of time. But yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, they will. That's actually a fair point, Callie. They'll just be like, why are you here right now? All right, this next deal of packs, this next set, will put us at the halfway point. We will officially be halfway done with this break once we open these two packs. What made me like Pokemon? I mean, so, I'm kind of like your quintessential case, right? I'm in my 30s. Pokemon came out in America, like the cards came out when I was 9 years old. And it was just this like crazy vibrant cast of different characters, right? Like, and I'm not talking about the humans, I'm talking about the Pokemon. You had fire lizards, you had grass frogs, you had water turtles, you had ghosts, you had all this wacky stuff. You had, elemental birds and psychic cats, and I mean, it was like when that wasn't really like super common. It wasn't this huge phenomenon that it is today. It captivated that young audience, and now there's a level of nostalgia to it, but there's also the fact that I still really enjoy these new designs, these new Pokemon. Like, eventually they're going to end up doing Gen 10, and when they do, it's going to be wild. Like, I'm excited to see what the next round holds, because even as somebody who's like nostalgic and really misses the old days of like the original 151 or even the Gen 2 Pokemon, as somebody who's like really a big fan of those, I've grown to become pretty fond of a lot of Pokemon in later generations. Like, one of my favorite, dude, wait a second, hold on, we got another one. It's not as bad, you can't really see it, but this Krokorok has that same thing, just not as bad as Snivy did. But like, I one of my favorite starters is actually Grookey. Well, I mean, not Grookey. I like Rillaboom, and I love Skeledirge. Like, they're awesome. Like, I love them. The fact that they keep coming up with like really cool new Pokemon, it keeps me interested in it, as well as the nostalgia of loving it. Right? What sets am I trying to collect? So I'm actually not collecting any sets per se. I'm trying to build out an entire Alakazam collection. I want to collect every Alakazam, and then I want to move on to collect every Toxtricity. And I know you're probably thinking, what, Toxtricity? That's random. But I really love the song Toxicity by System of a Down. And the name Toxtricity just reminds me of that. I don't need a better reason. I don't need a better reason to want to collect Toxtricities. That's all I need. I am starting to collect some Black Star promos, though, from like, especially like the OG like base set level Black Star promos. I'm starting to work on collecting some of those. I got like the Christopher Rush Mewtwo and the Beer Belly Mewtwo. You want to collect every Zard, but within reason. That's fair. Yeah, so like on my Alakazam journey, I mean, getting the Gold Star is going to be, it's going to be the challenge. Like the Gold Star, especially in English, it's going to be a challenge. But I already have the Shadowless base set Alakazam, so that's pretty cool. We got Scolipede, Masharna. We got a Master Ball. We got a Master Ball Snivy. We got a Master Ball starter. Followed by hey, our second Darmanitan. Nice. So that is a double hit pack right there. Nice. Let's go. Deep Pocket Monster in his Gengar challenge he did, right? Yeah, like, by the way, Deep Pocket Monster, love that guy to death. Anybody going to Card Party in Seattle? Speaking of Deep Pocket Monster, we got Swanna, Scrafty, Gigalith, Deerling, Zorua, and the Imbor. Okay, so nothing in that pack, but you got 2 in the other. So it's like when you get one pack that's a double hitter, that's a good way to start off the second half here. We start off the second half with a Master Ball. My least favorite Pokemon, my least favorite Pokemon card. Any Love Disc. Because Love Disc is my least favorite Pokemon. I think Love Disc is a silly Pokemon. Don't care for it. Now that being said... Oh, dang it, I just sealed that up. I'm silly. I got so caught up in the conversation that I didn't put the hits in there. That's okay. We get that taken care of right now. But yeah, I think Love Disc is silly. But I will say, I think it's Destined Rivals has made me have like a newfound hatred for Gorbis. Gorbis is definitely on my list. I looked at Gorbis one time. I said, you know what happens when you take the hit spot in my Destined Rivals? Do you know what happens when I get excited and you turn up instead? Gorbis, you just made the list, and I put Gorbis on my list. Oh, dang it. Come on, don't get sticky on me now. Thank y'all for triggering the anti-sniping to buy me some time to fix my little boo-boo here. There we go. Yeah, Love Disc, definitely top of my list of like most hated Pokemon. I joke with one of my buddies here at work that Dragonite is the worst Pokemon, but that's just to kind of give him... Oh my god, okay, I'm so glad you picked up on that, J-Money. That was 100% the Chris Jericho reference. That was 100% the reference to Chris Jericho. Oh, we got the regular Pokeball Solosis. We got the Golett and the Landorus. What do you think the best pack to rip is that won't destroy your bank account? Oh, dude, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and say this one. Hidden Fates. I'm gonna say this. Stellar Miracle. So I know a lot of people like to collect English. I get it. But Stellar Miracle, we currently have a seller on Rare Candy that has Japanese Stellar Crown, which is Stellar Miracle. We got the Pokeball Shelmet, Joltik, and Virizion. But Stellar Miracle, dude, he's got packs for $1.79 a pack. Like, it's funny because so like I will put out communications across social sometimes like, hey, we have booster packs as low as $179. And Stellar Miracle is the one that's $179. And inevitably, he ends up having to restock because he sells out of them. One of the tie cards I sent in was a Houndoom from Stellar Miracle. Nice. That's awesome. Korean is actually another good way to rip. Korean cards are really sick. If you're looking for like budget friendly, love Korean. Like you can get a Korean booster box of 151 for like in the $70 range. But then you get outside of that and you get into like the other sets, like a Super Electric Breaker, which is like Surging Sparks or something like that. And you can get them in like the $40 range. But do I like 151? Oh, hiccup. I love Pokemon 151. Again, as like a nostalgic Gen 1er, but also pretty good Alakazam card, right? Like, let's be real. Pretty good Alakazam card in there. Which I do actually have both the English and the Japanese, but I would like to see if I can get it in all other languages too. But the pools are barely break even. Oh yeah, I mean, if you're planning on turning around and selling them, so there's, like that also comes down like, what are you trying to do? Like if you're just trying to rip packs to turn around and sell the hits, then yeah, I mean the cost of the pack is going to kind of like balance out with the cost of the hits. But if you're just looking to add to your collection, then those are definitely the route to go. Amoonguss, Klinklang, Darumaka, and we got the Excadrill Ultra Rare. All right, nice. That's a hit. So that gets a free Pokeball One Touch. Congratulations on that one. PSA to grade the Houndoom. You had to fill out a form. Wait, like a different form other than just like the grading submission form. We got Vanillish, Plume Fossil, Lillipup, Boldore, Brave Bengal, Mandibuzz, Druddigon, Mienfoo, and we got the Stoutland. Nice. We got the Stoutland illustration rare and the Excadrill. Back-to-back hits. Now, I will say, I'm kind of surprised that this is the first Excadrill we pulled, because just kind of like over the last, however long we've been ripping Black Bolt and White Flare, I feel like I've seen that Excadrill a lot. I feel like it's one of the more common. Was this you, Corey? This was you? Hey, I think that's good. Most expensive card in my set is my PSA 10 First Edition Split Earth Alakazam. It's not like super fancy or super expensive. I think the value in it's like $300, $400, somewhere around that range. Now, if I ever want to get it in English, Skyridge, it definitely flies past the $1,000 mark. But that the artwork for that card is all I really wanted. So that's why I was like, you know what? I'll take the Japanese one for way less. Hey, Callie, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you stopping by. We'll definitely be seeing you around. We'll be setting up more of these. We may even be partnering with some other actual known creators in the space to do some of these for us in the future, instead of some random bearded guy that works here. All right, next up. Oh, look at that. We timed that almost perfectly. Champion Cascoon. I will go look for that. I will go look for that Daruma. 100%. We'll look for that after this. You'll see Steven _RC like that here in just a little bit. Maractus, Drillbur, Larvesta, Unpheasant, Cryogonal, Golurk, Prism Energy, Timber, and the Haxorus, the pseudo-legendary that never was. That's one thing. I was looking into that the other day, looking at like pseudo-legendaries, and the fact that because his base stats aren't, 600, whatever the base stats are for a pseudo-legendary, his doesn't line up, but everything else about him is like pseudo-legendary. Charon, Leavanny, Blitzel, Scraggy, and the Virizion. No hits in that one. That was lot number 40. I feel like we're starting to burn through these. And I feel it's that way because I have not shut up. Okay, they are. Okay, it is. Okay, that's what I thought. I thought it was 600. I thought I remembered seeing that. So yeah, and I think Haxorus is just barely off of that, if I remember correctly. But everything else about Haxorus just screams pseudo-legendary. All right, two more packs each in these bundles, and then I'll go ahead and get another one prepped. Oh my God, the box is getting empty. We're starting to run low. Oh, my favorite pseudo-legendary. Okay, I may need some help here, Sans. I may need some help here. Can you just like type out a list of pseudo-legendaries? Because I don't think I know them all. I don't think I know them all. Like, I know Dragonite. I know that one. And I actually, there's a running joke here at the office that I hate. Oh, T-Tar's a good one. I do love T-Tar. Is Aggron a pseudo? I don't know if Aggron's a pseudo. All right, next up, here we are, and closed. I think so. Okay, of the ones I know, Aggron's definitely on that list. It's up there, but I'm not 100% sure on the others. I would have to know what they all are. Oh, Dragapult. Dragapult's a good one. Dragapult really became very meta when Twilight Masquerade came out. Ah, Volcarona. I do like Baxcalibur a lot, actually. I keep stealing Leonhardt's line. He's going to come to the office and shut me down. Keep stealing his Volcarona. If I see I won't see a Badoo, but I still have that pop into my head when I'm ripping Prismatic. Badoo, how do you do? I do like Galvantula. I really like Galvantula. Oh, Kommo-o? Okay, I didn't know Kommo-o was a pseudo. That is a regular Pokeball, and the Bouffalant. So Kommo-o, Baxcalibur. I do like Baxcalibur. I think I'm still leaning Aggron, if Aggron is one. Oh, Salamence is Salamence isn't one of my favorites personally. Or isn't my favorite personally. I do like Salamence. I think if Aggron's probably leading the pack for me right now still. But Baxcalibur is pretty sick. Mostly, so this is crazy. Mostly the reason I like Baxcalibur is because of the card art that came along in... God, what's that? One of the Scarlet and Violet era sets that had Baxcalibur in it. It had that real trippy art style similar to the Scarlet and Violet Drowsy. I can't remember what set it was right off the top, but that Baxcalibur card art really gave, like, it was one of those I really kind of fell in love with. But it was from Scarlet and Violet era, and I think Frigibax was done by the same artist in that set, but I digress. All right, Celestial Cottonee taking home lot number 42. All right, so based on what you've said, I think I'm still... Oh, there's a regular EX in there. I think I'm still leaning into... I'm leaning into Aggron if Aggron is one, confirmed. If Aggron's not one, then I think I'm leaning into Baxcalibur. Excadrill EX, not the same Excadrill, not the Hyper... Did I do that again? What lot are we on? 43? I did it again. I accidentally forgot a whole thing. I literally forgot just straight up a whole pack of cards. I don't know how that keeps happening. Maybe because I'm just getting too lost in the sauce of this conversation. I was thinking too hard about pseudo legendaries. There we go. All right, that's fixed. All right, let's finish up 44 here. Or 40. Golly, I'm jumping ahead now. Finish up 42 here. We got Swadloon, Gothorita, Zorua, Litwick, Archon, whoops, Swoobat, Scrafty, Shelmet, Herdier, and the Samurott. All right, I will make sure. This is why I try to like put them on the same stack, so that way I don't mess that up and just completely forget to put a pack in the bag. But all's well that ends well. We're back on track. There's a Tame Impala song about that. I believe it's called Back on Track. All right, let's go ahead and open up this next round. We'll put. I think we're gonna switch it up. I think we've been putting Black Bolt on the left and White Flare on the right. What's been the best pull so far? I mean, technically speaking, I think it has to be the Jellicent EX SIR because it's the only SIR we've pulled. Hopefully we get another one soon because we still have 5 total booster bundles of each to go. But as it stands right now, yeah, the biggest hit we've pulled is probably the Jellicent SIR. I would like to see a Hydreigon SIR. I'd like to see a Palpitoad illustration rare. I'd like to see obviously BWRs. I'd like to see the Resh in the Zek. But I'd like to. I mean, we haven't seen a Hilda or an Inns plot. We haven't gotten any of the trainers. We did get a Hilda regular full art earlier, but yeah, the Jellicent's the biggest one. But every pack that has, or every lot that has a hit is getting a free one touch. So you know, getting a little extra. I do love Galvantula. Sawsbuck. All right, that is a regular Pokeball, Dano, and Koffing-Regus. I'm really hoping to pull. If we pull a BWR, that'd be nice. That'd be sick. It would be even crazier is if I sit here and goof around and like called a BWR right now, saying we're gonna get it. We're gonna get the Black Bolt BWR Zekrom right now. Emolga, Crocodile, and the Kyurem. We did pull the Kyurem Ultra Rare, which is still kind of nice. I don't think it outdoes the Jellicent because I think the Jellicent's in the. I think it's in the top 5 of its set, but the Kyurem is still pretty good. Kyurem didn't get enough love in this set, I think, like from people in general, because you know, like we didn't get the like the white or the black Kyurem, and I think we should have. Which I know this is technically just standard black and white, not was it black and white 2, but I still think it would have been nice to have the black and white Kyurem kind of thrown in there. All right, let's go ahead and get that cleared off. Yep, we are down to this box, or these 2 boxes, and 4 more. And we are done, which is what we have 28 more lots-ish, if you don't count this one. I don't know, my math's not working. It is 6:30 p.m. on a Friday. My math is done working. I stopped mathing like an hour and a half ago when I was counting these boxes, okay? But we have about 8 seconds left. Fantastical Bromantis is currently in the lead. With about 2 seconds left, going. Oh, look at that! Fabled Flareon said, "Nah, I think I'll go ahead and try to sneak this." I think Fabled Flareon knows that the hits are here. All right, and that is Fabled Flareon. Going once, go twice, and sold. All right, let's go. We got Herdier, Pignite, Swadloon, Gothorita, Gigalith, Sigilyph, Hilda, Herdier, Sigilyph again, and the Keldeo EX. And no hollow on the energy. And the Keldeo EX. All right, next up. Hopefully we can get something good in this one. Yoink. Oh, that did not open well. I'm hoping that's a good sign. Solosis, Temple, Sandile, Maractus, Golurk, Throw, Simipour, Lilligant, Victini, and the Volcarona. Bummer. All right, no hits on that one. No hits on that one, but they can't all be winners. We have still gotten some good ones in here, though. And what's kind of crazy is the Black Bolt and White Flare booster bundles, I think, just released, like, last Friday. I want to say it was just, like, last Friday, maybe the Friday before. So the booster bundles are relatively new. That's one thing that's kind of interesting about these special sets like this, is that you usually get the booster bundles, like, way later than when the other product releases, which I always thought was interesting. But you also get other product, like we just recently got the, what are they called? The Victini illustration collections, which are really cool. Like I will say I love the promos in those. Dark Ninja. It's going well. It's going well. How about yours? How's your day going? It is Friday. We got a holiday weekend coming up. I mean, a lot of people are already out, getting going with their 3-day weekend, which is why I decided to go to Rocklahoma, because I'm going to need that extra day to recover. We got about 10 seconds left, and Lively Lampent is in the lead. Now watch, Lively Lampent wins this, we pull the Lampent card. Maybe we pull the Chandelure, but we'll see. It'll be, yeah, it's going to be a fun weekend. I'm excited. I'm excited to have a good time. I'm excited that everybody, I hope everybody stays safe and everybody has a good time if they're going out and doing anything. We got Sewaddle, Duat, Ferroseed, Tepig, Stoutland. I really like this Stoutland art, though. That's really nice. Ferrothorn, Cherin, Cofagrigus, Livani, and the Samurott. Now, I will say this. When it comes to Samurott, Samurott's kind of cool and all. I kind of really vibe with Hisuian Samurott. I thought it was one of the better, like, regional variants of an original Pokemon. And apparently I've been told this is a hot take, but I feel the same way about Hisuian Zoroark. I really like Hisuian Zoroark. We got Krokorok, Cryogonal, Pokegear 3.0, Simipour, whoops. We got the Pokeball, Larvesta, Pawniard, and Beartic. Hey Halsey, how you doing? From Japanese White Flare, and your absolute favorite, dude. The Stoutland, we pulled the Stoutland illustration rare earlier. But that's awesome. To get it in a pristine tin, that's nice. That's nice. I have a few pristine tins of my own. I think the only Black Bolt White Flare card I have in a pristine tin, though, is the Japanese Conkeldurr. Oh, no, I don't even have the Conkeldurr. I have the Girder. That's the only one I have. But yeah, I do like this. I do like the look of a pristine tin slab. Like pristine tin slabs just look nice. They're pretty cool. Boom. You just evolved your Oshawott into Samurott. Ooh. In Legends Arceus. So you have the Hisuian Samurott. It's so, I think it's underrated. I loved its was it Crown Zenith? It had a card that was like really clean. Really did like the Crown Zenith Hisuian Samurott. All right. Oh, see, somebody decided to trigger anti-sniping, so I'm not gonna open that yet. All right, it looks like Flame-Kissed Phalanx might be taking this one home. Going once, going twice. And sold. All right, let's open this up. We'll start with White Flare. We got Herdier, Gothita, Dino, Deerling, Druddigon, Cherin, Sawsbuck. We got the Pokeball Ducklet. And the Reverse Hollow Lampent and the Tornadus. Been grinding all the Pokemon Switch games. Completed every single Pokedex. Wow. That's dedication. That's dedication. Do you get any, any kind of like, I don't know how the Switch works. Are there like achievements or something for doing that? Because that is dedication. Or is it just like, is it just being able to know that you did your best? Larvesta, Air Balloon, Darmanitan, Simisage, Alomomola, Pidove, and the Cobalion. To get stars, it took you 3 years to get the third star. Wait, what are the stars? Oh wait, it took you about. Oh, is okay. I'm assuming that's a reference to Pokemon Legends Arceus. Is it Arceus or Arceus? I think it's Arceus. Yeah, it's Arceus. I have not played. I mentioned this actually earlier in the stream. I haven't played a Pokemon game. I haven't played a Pokemon game since Pokemon Crystal. It's been a while. Now, I did play Pokemon Pinball, which I think came out technically later. So I got that one going for me, but when it comes to like actual like mainline like actual Pokemon games, I haven't played one since Crystal. I want to. I need to get on them. I need to get like just an emulator, go after it. But oh yeah, my favorite Pokemon game. They'd probably probably Silver actually. I really liked Silver. I haven't bothered with Arceus either. Wasn't super into open world style. I will say I am interested in Legends ZA though. I know it's less like open world and more just like open city, but there's something about, oh, we're still going. All right, I'll wait. There is something about Legends ZA that looks really cool. I think it's because of it's like the battle system, and there's like different types of battling depending on the time of day and stuff. I don't know. It looks really. Plus, Mega Hawlucha looks sick. You can't convince me that Mega Hawlucha isn't one of the coolest Mega designs that they've come up with. Mostly because I like wrestling, but that's neither here nor there. Archon, Stunfisk, Swoobat, Cottonee, Mandibuzz, and Zoroark. Hey, we got the Hollow Fire type energy though. The new Wild Zones, yeah, I like the idea of like rogue megas too. Like that's gonna be pretty cool. Let's see, we got Pidove, Carablast, Golett, Pawniard, Pokegear, Cinccino, whoops, Crustle, Golett, Kling, and the Thundurus. No hits on that one, but ours is probably your most difficult Pokedex to complete because certain Pokemon only popped up during space-time distortions. Oh, that's always the roughest. Whenever you can't like complete something because of like gatekeeping, like timed events. What I don't like is that evolves because you have to. Oh yeah, that I will say that was always like the worst, right? Is like, yeah, you had to like trade away Alakazam or get a Kadabra from somebody for it to evolve. I agree there. I luckily never had to deal with it, but I did have a friend who tried to evolve a Kadabra into it. No, was it Kadabra or was it Gengar? I think they were trying to evolve a Haunter into a Gengar, and they just straight took it. Like they didn't trade it back. I was like, dude, that's rude. That was a rough one. Yoink yoink. Go ahead and get these two prepped, and boom. That means we have 3 sets of bundles left down here, 1 set of bundles up here, and the last pack of the previous bundles here. We're burning through them. All right. Adorable Azurill taking that one home. $16. You watch. That's like, I think that's the lowest we've had so far, and this will be the one that has the big hit. That's just how it works. Emolga, Clink, Palpitoad, and Pheasant, Prism Energy, Darmanitan. We got the Pokeball. Oh, I do see something under there, but we got the Pokeball Scolipede and the Fracture Illustration Rare and the Superior EX. Wow, we got Pokeball EX and an Illustration Rare. My favorite Pokemon in these sets is either Hydreigon or the Seismitoad. Now, those are my favorite cards. My favorite actual Pokemon from these sets is probably, honestly, it's either Blitzle or Galvantula. Joltik, Vanillite, Mienfoo, Leavanny, Scrafty, Druddigon, Energy Retrieval, and we got the Sewaddle. Look at that, back-to-back illustration rare packs again. I love when that happens. Look at that, we got the back-to-back. That Sewaddle actually looks really nice. I like that hollow on the Sewaddle. All right, we'll get those sleeved up real quick, and then we'll put everything away. That will get you a free 1-touch as well. Now, I would give you 2, but man, we don't have enough to do that. I can't just like be slinging these things all over the place, but you will get 1. I don't know which one you'll display in it, but you know, that's up to you. That's up to you to decide. Yeah, okay. If we're gonna start talking shinies, Gengars might be one of the most disappointing, especially when you consider how good the Mega Gengar shiny is. the Mega Gengar shiny looking the way it does than for the regular Gengar to just look the way it does in terms of shinies is it's criminal. It's criminal. I will say I'm not a fan of like the vibrant green shinies that we see so often. Like, was it? I think Espeon's that way, Dragonite's that way. I don't like those green shinies like that. All right, next up, Roaring Riolu, taking this one home. Yoink. But yeah, Gengar's like when you can't even tell a difference really. It's like, oh, Cubchoo, Lilligant, Seismitoad, Escavalier, regular Pokeball Minccino, Panpour, and the Excadrill EX. All right, next up. May take this pack a little more slowly. We got the Plume Fossil, the Lillipup, Boldore, Oshawott, Brave Bengal, Garbodor, Simisear, Lillipup. We got the Patrat Illustration Rare and the Virizion to follow. So we did get another hit. All right, we're starting to get hits again. Starting to feel good. Starting to feel good. I like it. That was lot number 49. We are moving on to lot 50 after I get this one bagged up. All right, let's go ahead and get that. Get this sleeved. My favorite thirds. That is so specific. Oh my god. My favorite. Oh, okay. I hate to be that guy because. Oh, okay. Starters. Okay. Well, I mean, same answer. Hate to be that guy because I really don't care about the Pokemon. But dude, Shiny Charizard. Shiny Charizard is I mean, it looks good. That Paldean Fate Shiny Charizard was so sick looking. I love it. The Shining Charizard from, was it from the Neo era? We actually auctioned off a Shiny Charizard from, was it Hidden Fates, I believe, yesterday? I mean, it's just, yeah. I gotta say, I would like to see. I actually don't know. Are there shinies to the Mega Evolutions for Charizard? Because I haven't seen them. I don't know what the shiny Mega Charizard X and Y even look like, which is kind of wacky for me to say. Like the fact that I have no idea what they look like. But I feel like I feel like if they were palette swapped, that'd be kind of cool. Got Girder, Audino, Krokorok, Insplan, Electric, Escavalier, Krokorok, Larvesta, and Victini. Well, I mean, there's got to be a much better Victini hiding out in this set somewhere, right? You watch, it's gonna be like the Master Ball one. It's like, oh, it's still pretty cool though. Zwilus, Patrat, Cottonee, Watchhog, Garbodor. Oh, we got a Pokeball there. Simisear, Pokeball Deerling, Stunfisk Reverse, and the Cofagrigus evolving from Yamask. All right, that was lot number 50. We are down to 22 lots to go. Yeah, see, I figured that should have been the way they did it, right? It was just like palette swap them. Kind of makes sense since their color schemes are so different from each other anyways. Palette swapping them would have made sense. But what do I know? I don't work in design. I don't know these things. Yeah, I don't know. None of the other third stage starter shinies have ever really spoken to me, or like really like stood out to me. But that shiny Charizard just, it's kind of iconic at this point. Like, have you seen? I mean, I know it's not a shiny Charizard, but like the black coloring to the Charizard. Have you seen the Mega Charizard X from Inferno X yet? Oh. What megas have been confirmed? Okay, so the only mega... By the way, I do coverage of these on our social media and our YouTube, so definitely follow us there, because the second they announce them, I make videos on it. But they've only officially confirmed 3 new megas. They have confirmed Mega Dragonite, Mega Victreebel, and Mega Hawlucha. Now, I will say, there are rumors fluttering about on the other megas that might be coming, but we don't really talk about those. Kind of like we don't talk about Bruno. The Hawlucha is so good. The Hawlucha is so good. I love it. When I actually saw it, I was really excited. As a fan of professional wrestling, seeing like
kind of like the way they brought in the cultural significance of Lucha Libre to this Pokemon was awesome. There's a really cool cinematic trailer that Pokemon actually put out to announce it too. They did the same thing with Victory Bell, and I kind of hope they do that more often. Like do these like little cinematic trailer reveals, because they made what was it? They did the Mega Victory Bell one. It felt like a horror game. It felt like they were showing you like the trailer to a horror game. It felt very like almost Silent Hill / Resident Evil-esque. And then after they they did that, then they showed the gameplay reveal. But then Hawlucha, they did like it was literally like a Lucha Libre battle between Hawlucha and Machamp. It was pretty cool. Like, I mean, I love the creativity they're putting into it. Oh, I gotta readjust. I've been sitting here for too long. All right, we have about 29 seconds left. We'll go ahead and get Yoink for lot 52. Victreol would eat the Ghost Hunters. I thought so too, but then you kind of come to find out that it's like that it was just the trainer trying to train his Mega Victory Bell, like trying to just teach it to like control itself. But then, like, one of the cool things about the Mega Victory Bell design though is the way people think it looks silly because it's got the big gorging belly and the goofy little face. But think of it like a water hose, and I said this in the video. Think of it like a water hose. If you put your thumb over the tip of a water hose, or you like kink the edge of the hose, you end up getting like extra pressure built up, causing like whatever you're like the water you're shooting out of it to shoot further. And that's what they're doing with Victory Bell, being able to shoot its poison from its belly all over. And because in its mega form, it overproduces that stuff, it has to wrap that around its neck in order to not just be spilling its juices all over the place. They actually like are putting thought behind their designs, despite if people think they look silly or not. That's like there are more Dragonair elements in Mega Dragonite that actually makes that evolution line make sense. One of the reasons I've never been a fan of Dragonite. It's like, it makes no sense to me, but they actually added some of the Dragonair elements to Mega Dragonite. And I'm like, oh, you know what? All right, that makes sense. Basculin, Sock, Ignition Energy, Swoobat, Liepard, Gigalith, and Tornadus. The Tornadus. Now, if you want to get your hands on the promos of those, or not the promos, but the illustration rares, they are available in the ETBs. I can't remember which one isn't. I think it's Landorus that isn't the promo. But Black Bolt and White Flare ETBs have, I believe, Thundurus and Tornadus as their ETB promos. They should give it a signature ability where it puts poison on the ground. If a Pokemon does not have Levitate, it gets poisoned. That'd be actually kind of sick. It is kind of funny though, because like obviously Victory Bell's like a what do they call it, a pitcher plant. They eat bugs. In the gameplay reveal trailer, you actually see it like physically chasing bug Pokemon around, just like hopping around chasing them. Is pretty funny. All right, we got about 5 seconds left with Serene Shelmet in the lead for lot number 53. We have less than 20 lots to go. We went a little all out for this one. We wanted to close out this Friday with just a ton of pack openings. Electros, Crustle, Tortuga, Caracosta, Clang, and Victini. I remember when it was lot night. I remember before the stream started, but it feels like so long ago. I was sitting here trying to get everything. I also remember when I accidentally shut the entire thing down for a few seconds because my goofy hand just touched a mouse and it hit the close button on my Google Chrome browser. Good times. We were a lot younger back then. Swanna, we got the Duat Pokeball, Heatmore, and the Reshiram EX. Now, when it comes to Reshiram, the Inns Reshiram from Journey Together was so good. I'm not really like a huge Resh fan or a fan of Inn or whatever, but that Inns Reshiram card was so good. I'd like to see more like that, just more elegant, just impactful cards like that. Which we do see them. I mean, we see them actually fairly often. Oh, last ones of this set of booster bundles. We have 3 left. 3 booster bundles left. There's one of them right there. All right, we got about 30 seconds left, but what is your favorite of the 3 dragons that Arceus made? Oh, okay, so I'm assuming you mean when you say the 3 dragons, I'm assuming you mean Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina, right? You're talking about about those 3. So I would like to say Giratina, but man, I really like Dialga. I really like Dialga. I love Dialga's color scheme. I love like the whole the God of Time thing. I really like Dialga. Welcome back, James. But I would say it's close. I would say it's close because Giratina is so good. Palkia is not. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say Palkia is bad, but those 2 just are kind of shoulders above. A Pokegear, Pokeball. Hey, we got the Krokorok illustration rare. Not too shabby there. Do I think that there was a 4th dragon? If there was a 4th dragon, what do you think it would be God over? Because it was like the ruler of, you know, like the time, space, and then like kind of the anti-world, I guess. Leavanny, Stoutland, Ferrothorn. We got a Pokeball Liepard. We got Oshawott and Chandelure. How many Charizards do I have? Shockingly enough, none. Now I've pulled some Charizards, but I pulled them for rare candy. We actually have the Shiny Treasure Charizard SAR in the other room. I pulled it a long time ago and we just kind of forgot about it. Oh, like Reshiram, Zekrom, and another one I forgot. Kyurem? Is that you talking about Kyurem? Karen. Oh my god, Karen would be a hilarious Pokemon, by the way. Let's not pretend that Karen would not be an insanely funny Pokemon. Its signature ability would be like speak to the manager. I don't know what that signature ability would do yet, but you know. You have the XY Evolution Holo Zard. That's a good Zard though. The XY Evolution Zard is a good Zard. Alright, let's get these next ones open. It is about time. Do I know what Pokéknots are? I do not. I do not. What is a Pokéknot? Oh, wait. Are you talking about the silly goofy packs? Like the silly goofy cards that are like parodies of real Pokemon? Is that what you're talking about? Because those are hilarious. Yeah, those are really funny. I like those a lot. I ran into somebody at a trade night recently that had like a binder full of them. But I didn't really have anything at the time that was like tradable for stuff like that. Hey, we got the Pokeball Air Balloon, Exu, and Thundurus. They could make one. Yeah, they could make it Kyurem, but it has like the Karen haircut and just call it Karen. There it is. Boom. Ferroseed, Yamask, Dino, Mienfoo, Cheren, Leavanny, Scrafty, Patrat. Hey, we got the Swanna illustration rare, followed by the Bouffalant. So we got another hit there. We're starting to get hits again. Best hit so far is still, I would say, still the Jellicent. Just because, again, it's the only SIR that we've pulled so far, which is kind of nutty to think about. That we've essentially opened more than 2 booster boxes worth, if booster boxes existed for this, of these 2 sets, and we have only pulled a single special illustration rare. Like that is wacky. The Victory Bell looks like the Mega. Oh, it kind of does actually. Now that you mentioned it, it kind of does. What if that's how they got the design for it? What if somebody was just like, wait, I have an idea, and they just took the design from the Pokéknot? That'd be pretty funny. I actually remember watching Deep Pocket Monster doing that for a should I open it or should I keep it sealed. It's pretty funny. Just means the Victini will... Oh, you're right, Sans. You're right. Yeah, so it would be talk to the manager, but we'd have to think about... So maybe the ability to talk to the manager makes it to where the trainer is not able to cast or like use an attack, because the trainer would technically kind of be the manager, right? Something along those lines. I don't know. I feel like there's a brainstorm session around this. All right, Lion. Oh wait, no. Magnetic Mightyena takes that one home. Let's go. Emolga, Clink, Fracture, Palpitoad, Tortuga, Air Balloon, Bisharp, Pokeball, Solosis, Electric, and the Cobalion. All right, next up. If it was a gym leader, it would make them bring out their ace. Oh god, they would just have to bring out their ace. Vanillite, Purloin, Lillipup, Tepig, Galvantula, Vanillux, Harlequin, Pokeball Purloin, the Cottonee, and the Zoroark. Dang, I don't know why. I had a good feeling about that set of packs. It just didn't go through. They pick a random attack. Oh, dude, that'd be funny. I'm just saying. Like, there are opportunities for them to like make it make sense, but still be funny. Oh man, I don't know. I love the idea of making parody stuff. It always cracks me up. And I think a Karen Poke. How did I randomly leave out this Emolga? I'll just put that aside. Make sure that Emolga goes into lot 56. I don't know how just Emolga by itself got left behind. All right, next up. Spoiler alert: we got 2 more packs at lot 57. We are making our way through. If what move your Pokemon uses and you get hit by confusion does the same type as that move? That's an interesting concept. Garrett should learn Outrage. Oh, dude. That Sans, your bro wins. That's actually hilarious. Does more damage on an ice type. I mean, that would be funny. I mean, you could always have it, like the talk to the manager move could always be something like essentially sitting there in shame, and that would be like the text, be like, whatever Pokemon it gets used against is uncomfortable. Because like that's, if you've ever had a Karen talk to your manager, it's uncomfortable. Fracture, Ceravine, Crustle. I have seen enough Crustles. Bisharp, Tortuga, Clink. Hey, we got the Pansage illustration rare. Nice. We got us a hit with the Caracosta to follow. All right, we got us a hit there. Pansage. How cool would it be to get Simisage in this one? Like we get Pansage in one and Simisage in the other. Or not Simisage. Yeah. Pansage and Simisage. That's what I was thinking. Zorua, Litwick, Energy Retrieval, Sigilyph, Liepard, Lampent, Energy Retrieval, and the Jellicent EX. Oceanic Curse. As long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, your opponent can't play any item cards or Pokemon tool cards from their hand. That's kind of menacing. Or not menacing. What's the word? It's annoying. That's the word I'm thinking of, I think. All right. Let's get that sleeved up real quick. Yoink. We'll get that bagged up, and of course, like all of the other lots with hits in it, you'll get one of those 1-touches to go with it. Get one of those 1-touches. So those things usually like retail between like $5.99 and $6.99 depending on where you buy them from. So that's a pretty good little addition to be able to showcase your card. Unless you're getting it graded, then whatever. All right. What if it makes the battle into a double battle versus one Pokemon like in Sun and Moon? Wait, that was a thing? That's rude. Dude, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Oh, dude, but what if it okay, so since it's like talk to your manager, what if it pulls the other Pokemon? It pulls the other Pokemon to your side to be in the 2. Like, oh, that'd be mean. I wouldn't like that. That would actually be frustrating. We got Audino, Krokorok, Pansage, Elgyem, Fennel, Amoonguss, Cinccino, Pokeball Petlil, Darumaka, and a Zekrom EX. Okay, not too bad. Gotta love a good Zekrom. But a multiple. Oh, God. So it's like Mitosis. Vanillish, Lampent, the Plume Fossil, which turns into, what is that, Archon? Is that thing's name? Sewaddle, Swoobat. Speaking of that, what is your favorite fossil type Pokemon? That's a good one, I think. Your favorite fossil Pokemon. We got the Shelmet Pokeball, the Leavanny, and the Tornadus. Bastion, Dracovish. Interesting choice. Bastiodon. Okay, so we got some Bastiodon fans out there. I call me old school, but I like me a Kabutops. Kabutops is it's a classic. I like it. Especially, have you ever seen the Crystal Kabutops card from, I think the Crystal Kabutops came from Aquapolis. I think it came from Aquapolis, but Yeah, the Crystal Kabutops is such a good looking card. And then the Shining Kabutops is actually really good. God, I just realized Kabutops got some really high dollar cards back in the day. Because you had your Shining Kabutops, which is really nice, and then your Crystal Kabutops. Interesting. All right, we got about 6 seconds left. Spirited Slackoth currently in the lead for lot 59. Wait, did that just... Oh. Got pushed back. I think Kabutops is like an insect or something. Well, I mean... I think I don't know, but I think Genesect was an original like Future Paradox version of Kabutops. Was it Hollow on Phantoms? It might have been. I don't remember. I just remember the card. Emolga, Golurk, Energy Coin, Electros, Elgium, Pansage, and Volcarona. Oh my gosh. We still have only pulled a single SIR in this whole thing. Oshawott, Trubbish, Herdier, Pignite, Druddigon. Speaking of Pignite, whoops. I think we're going to get Mega Emboar because I think all 3 of the starters in Legends ZA are going to get Megas instead of like regional forms like we did with Legends Arceus. Cofagrigus and... Alright then. But yeah, I think all 3. So we're going to get a Feraligatr, a Meganium, and an Emboar Mega. I think we're going to get those. And then part of me also thinks that just because it's in the Kalos region that the original Kalos starters are also going to get Megas. So I think we're going to get an Emboar, a Greninja, and or well, not Emboar. A Braixen. Isn't that its name? Braixen? A Braixen, Greninja, and Chestnut. I think, or is it Delphox? Delphox is the final evolution. I can never remember which one's which in that line, but I think those starters we're gonna get. Yeah, we're gonna get Megas just because it's like, how do you get Mega starters and not give that region's starters Mega evolutions, right? All right, let's go ahead and get these boxes out the way while the clock winds down on lot number 60, and I will grab. That would be sick. That's what I would hope. Actually, I would hope that it would ride on a broom like a witch. All right, we have Animated Ashu in the lead and Cuddly Chingling trying to take the lead. Going once, going twice for lot number 60 and sold. All right, I was waiting for it to finalize. That way I didn't start ripping it open too early. All right, yeah. Towards the back end of these things, we usually see the bids start to dwindle a little bit, but we have Timber, Snivy, Panpour, Girder, Scolipede, Musharna, Throw, Servine, Finnle, and Klinklang. Klinklang. Oh, really? Delphox is your favorite other than Blaziken? I will say, not a huge fan of Mega Blaziken. I don't really care for its look that much. We got Deerling, we got Boldore, Vullaby, Sawsbuck, Urchin, Stunfisk, Zoroark, Harlequin, and Emboar. Yeah, I like Blaziken. But I do not like the design of Mega Blaziken, if I'm being 100% honest. But everybody's got their thing they don't like, right? One of the guys that works here, our friendship is teetering on the edge because of how much he trash talks him, but he thinks that Alakazam is a horrible Pokemon design. He's like, where does the spoons come from? I'm like, well, if you'd actually read the lore, Kadabra basically manifests this spoon, its spoon, using psychic energy. And whenever it gets more powerful and becomes Alakazam, it needs more spoons. And that's why when it becomes Mega Alakazam, it gets even more powerful. Therefore, it needs, guess what? More spoons. That's why we need an Ultra Alakazam, where it's literally just like an entire silverware drawer. What do you think about the what's the rest of? Oh, the little like theory that, okay, yeah, that the legendary beasts are them. I always liked that theory when I originally heard it. I was like, oh, you know what? That makes sense. They line up, and you know, like their species is very similar. And then I heard that it was confirmed that it's not true. But I think that's kind of a bummer because I thought that was actually like a really good idea. Ooh, we got the Master Ball Trubbish. Let's go. That's a hit. That's a hit. Master Ball. Samurott. Yeah, no, I always thought that was like actually kind of a cool idea, right? Because now it's like, okay, well, if it wasn't them, then who was it? Exactly, Sans, exactly. And Ditto is a failed clone of Mew. Actually, yeah, like I thought that one was actually like low key confirmed now. Musharna, Whirlipede, and the Meloetta. All right, no major hits, but we did get the Trubbish Master Ball, so that is a hit. You think it is? See, that's what I thought. But yeah, like, but in regards to the legendary beasts, like, it was Johto. It was the Johto region. Why, like, who are the Pokemon that became the legendary beast then? Dude, why did I steal that again? I was sitting there looking. I was looking right at that Trubbish. If they're the only Pokemon that can learn Transform and look, yeah. But you know what makes Ditto scarier? Is that there are way more of them. You can breed Dittos ad infinitum. Like, you could make an army of Pokemon that can clone other Pokemon. That is a scary concept. Like, you can't convince me that Ditto is not way more terrifying as a Pokemon than Mew. Because think about it. Ditto can, yeah, I mean, think about it, for real. Ditto can mimic and transform into any Pokemon, right? What if you had an army of like 50 Ditto and they saw one Giratina? Like, imagine that. Or, yeah, there you go, an Ultra Necrozma. Yeah, you get an Ultra Necrozma, but you have 3 dozen Ditto just following you around because they're easy to get. And all of a sudden, bam, you have 3 dozen Ultra Necrozmas at your disposal. Terrifying. Oh, that is a regular Pokeball Conkeldurr, but we got the Tynamo. There we go. All right. There we go, Tynamo. Nice. All right. Automatic hit. That means whatever's in this doesn't matter. You still get the one touch. Scraggy, Basculin, Pansear, Shelmet, Vanillux, Watchog, Zebstrika, Roggenrola, Simisear, and the Whimsicott EX. Yeah, I do like that one. That's the first time I've seen that one. I like its style. It's kind of low-key adorable. God, that was lot 62. We are coming down to the wire. We have 10 lots remaining. 10 lots remaining in this like marathon that we've been running. Have I ever played Pokemon competitively? I have not. I have not played. I've actually, so fun fact, I've never played the TCG. I've played a little bit of Magic and a little bit of Gundam. But I have never actually learned to play Pokemon. Wind's starting to pick up outside. Maybe it's going to rain. Oh, did you? That was yours? Nice, J Money. Look at you. Look at you. So, now clearly, booster boxes have like a guaranteed number of like specific types of hits in them. I'm thinking at some point in the near future, we prep up a box break, like an actual, like maybe a case of booster boxes of Destined Rivals. I don't know. I'm not going to commit to that one like I did to this one because I want to like actually run this idea by people, but we have that opportunity. I mean, Mega Evolution comes out in less than a month on the Lugia being a water type. I am honestly, I get it. All right, we got Ducklet as a regular Pokeball. Nuwat. And Jellicent EX. Oh, Twilight Masquerade would be hard to get our hands on. Like, I'm thinking about what we have here at the office that we wouldn't have to go out and get from somebody else. And we do have, yeah, we do have Destined Rivals. But we will have Mega Evolution when it comes out. We got Mna, Dwebble, Panpour, Behem, Alomomola, Braviary, Cubchoo, Larvesta, and the Haxorus. Yeah, Destined Rivals. I mean, so last time we did one of these, we actually did a box break for Destined Rivals, and I think we only did. No, we did. I think we did like 3 booster boxes worth, but we did 3 packs per lot, so there were still only 36 lots. And when we did, I know we pulled the Team Rocket Zapdos and the Cynthia's Garchomp. We pulled the Arven's Mabosstiff. So we pulled a lot of really good cards when we did Destined last time. But the one card that I still have not seen in person, because we pulled the Crobat, we pulled the Nidoking, I still have yet to see the Team Rocket's Mewtwo EX in person. Haven't done it. Is Mega going to be any good? I think so. I think so. If you want to take a look at the cards that are going to be coming, you can actually head over to the collect area of the Rare Candy app and go to Pokemon and change the filter to Japanese. And if you change the filter to Japanese, you'll see Mega Brave and Mega Symphonia. If you go into Mega Brave and Mega Symphonia, those two sets combined will make Mega Evolution. And there's a really good Mega Lucario, Mega Venusaur, Mega Gardevoir. There's a nice Mega Kangaskhan and Latias. There's some really good trainers. There's Lily and what's her name, Acerola. There's a really nice Alakazam, but that one's going to be an ETB promo in English. There are a lot of really good cards in the upcoming Mega Evolution set. There's also the introduction of a whole new rarity called the Mega Ultra Rare. Tranquil, Dynamo, and Volcarona, which is essentially kind of like the OG Hyper Rare, where it's like all gold. Like think about the Prismatic Evolution gold cards, how it's like all gold, right? Like the whole thing's gold. It's kind of like that, but with a much more like cinematic look to it, like a much more defined artistic look to it. It's not just like a reskinned full art the way the Hyper Rares typically are. It is, dude, they're gonna be good. If Greninja becomes a Sensei, dude, that'd be kind of sick though, right? Like that'd be kind of cool. Garbodor, the Plume Fossil, Tepig, and the Tornadus. Love the Rare Candy Collect because it shows you the market price for each card conveniently. Yep, and dude, stay tuned, by the way. There's so many new features coming. Like, I obviously can't, like, reveal a lot of stuff because I'll get in trouble, and one of the main guys working on it is, like, in the chat listening to me talk about this, so I can't spoil anything, but I can say stay tuned for some really, really cool updates coming very soon to the app. Let's see. Oh my god, I did it again. I'll have to make sure to put those back in that one. All right, let's see. Let me get back to this. Saw that, but it was... Oh, Mega Greninja. Your buddy got you 5 packs from a local gas station near you, and he pulled a gold Team Rockets Crobat and the gold Ethan's Ho-Oh. Good lord. We pulled the gold Team Rockets Mewtwo the other day out of some leftover packs we had. The Grass Starter, Rowlet. Oh, wait. Oh, Legends ZA. Yeah. Chikorita. Sorry, I thought you were saying Legends Arceus. Yeah, Chikorita. I think we're going to get Mega Meganium. Maybe they should just call it Mega Anium. But, I don't know. Maybe they could call it Mega Lovania. Who knows? All right, we got about 3 seconds left. Gallant Goomy in the lead. Going once, going twice. And sold. My fingers are starting to hurt. Oh, my God. They're starting to wear out on me. Pawniard, Tynamo, Ashew, Unpheasant, Finnle, Crocodile, Master Ball Beartick, let's go, Sandile, and the Victini. So we do get a hit there. I kind of like Beartick. I like Cubchoo and Beartick. I like Cubchoo and Beartick, but I like Cubfu and Urshifu a lot more. I'm one of those guys. I love Urshifu. Vanillite, Purloin, Lillipup, Watchog, Brave Bengal, Garbodor, Volibee, Archeops, and Cofagrigus. You know what's crazy to think about? Like, I wonder how close, or how close or far off we got to mastering this set throughout this stream. Like, clearly we're still missing every SIR that isn't Jellicent, and we're clearly missing a ton of illustration rares. But I wonder how close we actually got. Let's see. What if it becomes a Grass Psychic using its mind? Oh, that'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of like aura farming, though. But the true question is, rapid or single? Oh. So this opinion has changed over time. Between the rapid strike or single strike Urshifu. It used to be single strike, because I like the idea of just like, one big powerful strike, but I think, for me, it's got to be rapid. Like, my opinion has changed. It is rapid strike. I do like the rapid strike Urshifu.
Look.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's happening. It's happening. We are down to our last. We are down to our last 2 booster bundles. After this pack, after this lot, we have 6 lots left. 1 booster bundle of each. Pokemon would be, I think a sound type would be kind of cool. I think a sound type would be kind of sick. I mean, we already have a few Pokemon that could vibe with that. You know, we have Kricketune and Kricketot. We have Meloetta. I could see it being a thing. Darumaka, regular Pokeball. Girder and Conkeldurr. Conkeldurr. World champ. Oh, nice. I think that's kind of cool. They do that where they do like the World Championship decks. I always thought those were kind of underrated products. Dino, Sock, Durant, Tool Scrapper. We got the Master Ball Zebstrika, so there's a hit. Put that there, and after the Gothorita. Oh, wait. Ah, we got the Jellicent EX. All right, cool. We got a double hitter in that one. We got the Jellicent EX Ultra Rare, which I think is our second time pulling this one today. All right, nice. Let's see. You like the Noibat? Oh, right. Oh, that makes sense. Talk about Noivern? Yeah, see, that's not a bad idea. I like that idea. All right, nice on the Jellicent EX and the Zebstrika Master Ball. Let's get those into a card saver for you. And then let's grab this. And now the next pack, or the next set of packs, will be the first of our last booster bundle. And what very well could be our last few packs together. Yeah, I don't know. The drag. I want to see more evolutions. I think we need more evolutions. I think we need a bug type. I think we need a ground type and a rock type. I think we need a ghost type. I think a dragon type would be cool. A steel type evolution would be sick. Like we need these things. We need more evolutions. I genuinely think that. All right, boom. The first lot of the final box. Is this where we finally get our big hit? Whoops. Prism Energy, Timber, Audino, and the Kyurem EX. I think that's only the second time we've pulled that Kyurem EX. Like a Night-esque style. That'd be kind of sick. Yeah. Like, I think a fighting type evolution would be pretty cool. When will be the next live? Honestly, I'm not sure. We might go live for the next weekly auction. There is going to have to be some like catching up to do after the long weekend, but the next weekly auction will be next Thursday, and we might go live for that. I'll talk with the team about what we want to do for like another break, because we do, like I said, we do have the Destined Rivals to do it with, but like I actually kind of want to just like work on turning that into like a full blown event. Like I wanna like do like a big push around it, maybe even do some kind of like chase or hunt for something. But if you just have your push notifications turned on the Rare Candy app, or check in every now and then on the what is it like check in on the auctions tab and see if there are any live breaks. Anything that's designated a Rare Candy weekly auction or a break, we would typically go live for. What about graded cards? Doing it or not? Yeah, so like our weekly auctions typically have a ton of graded cards in them. I don't know what's in this next weekly auction. I haven't looked just yet. But we do have a really cool themed one on deck. I'll go ahead and reveal it here. It doesn't matter. It's not like a big secret. We're actually going to do a themed weekly auction with all EX Era reverse holos. All graded EX Era reverse holos. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. I think it's a really cool idea. And I'm actually kind of excited about that one. We'll definitely live stream that one whenever it happens. All right, Optimistic Onyx, are you taking, I guess before I rip it, is it going to be you? It is. All right. From the auctions on here. Oh, dude, there's so many good ones. There's so many good cards that come through. Like do we have like the big, massive first edition base set this or first edition base set that? Not traditionally anymore, but superior. But we do have a lot of really cool options for some unique and niche cards, some really solid graded ones, like a bunch of gems, All right, we got Purloin, Woobat, Scraggy, Basculin, Tool Scrapper, Swanna, Gigalith, Panseer, Gothorita, and the Tornadus. The Tornadus. Oh, no hits on that one. That was lot 68. All right, next up, lot 69. Let's see. Oh, Mega. I think that'd be kind of cool. I would like to see that. Honestly, I kind of want to see more of those, right? Like, I don't know what you would necessarily do, but I would like to see more variations of like a Scyther evolution, or the Scyther family, if that makes sense. Oh, all right. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's get ready. We have a few chainsaws. That'd be a little much, but I'd be here for it. All right, there we go. Next 2 packs right there. Yeah, in terms of Pokemon that I would like to see get a Mega Evolution, I think, so a lot of people are fairly against Mega Legendaries, strictly because like Mega is supposed to like help you kind of like rise up to be able to fight a Legendary a little bit more on an even field. So like the idea of Mega Rayquaza existing, like, I would like to see more Mega, I mean, we're in Kalos. I would like to see a Mega Xerneas, or a Mega Yveltal, or a Mega Zygarde. I would like to see a Mega Entei, Raikou, or Suicune. I think that'd be cool. I mean, even though they already got regional variants, I think a Mega Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno would be really cool. It really bugs me in the order at which I just said their names, but, you know, it is what it is. Fracture, Temple, Servine, Crocodile, Electros, Behem, Darumaka, Petlil, and the Caracosta. Favorite Galarian bird? Moltres, dude. That Moltres is so good. I do like Zapdos, being kind of like an ostrich. Or, I mean, I know it's supposed to be a road runner, but he looks like an ostrich. But, I mean, Articuno's not bad either. Like, Articuno being like the psychic type and looking like all kind of like elegant, high and mighty kind of mode. Darn it. It's pretty cool, don't get me wrong. But that Moltres just looks so cool. What is Moltres? Is it Dark Fire? Is it? I can't remember exactly, but it does have a Batman mask. I know you talk about playing older Pokemon games. Have I dabbled in Pokemon? Oh, okay. So Pokemon Go I've played. Yeah, I haven't in a while. And I play TCG Pocket. But I do like Pokemon Go. I love the concept. It's dark flying. Okay, yeah. But I love the concept of Pokemon Go. I just haven't played it in a while. Mostly because, dude, like, to be fair, it gets to be really hot in the summer here in Dallas, okay? It gets to be really hot. And I'm just sitting there getting push notification after push notification to go outside and play this game, and I'm like, but I don't want to die. I don't want to die today trying to, you know, catch the birthday hat Pikachu. Or, you know, try to use my daily adventure incense to try to catch one of the Galarian birds. Like, I'm not going to put myself at that risk. But the temptation was great, so I just had to stop playing. All right, we are on. Eat some In-N-Out. And I think In-N-Out's a little overrated. I'll be the one to say it. I like Brahms. Brahms is my jam. Oh, we got a Pokeball Timber. And Kling Klang. I know a lot of people like In-N-Out. And it's fine. Don't get me wrong. It's fine. I have had much worse places than In-N-Out. Like Dairy Queen, get out of here. Cowboys or Texans? Texans. I live in Dallas, but Texans. All right, we got Volibee, Vanillish, Lampent, Durant, Tool Scrapper, Mienshao. We got the Pokeball Blitzel, the Galvantula Reverse, and we got a Whimsicott EX Ultra Rare. All right, we did get us a hit there. And now it's best burger. Oh, that is gonna be a big disagree from me there, buddy. But everybody's got their own tastes. Some are just bad, like, you know, people who like In-N-Out. I'm kidding. But yeah, I like the Texans. I'm an Oklahoma transplant though, so with basketball, love my Thunder. Congratulations, Thunder up, winning the NBA championship finally. College, Notre Dame guy. I am a Notre Dame guy, and baseball. I haven't watched in a long time. Hockey though, Jersey Devils. I live in. Oh, dude. So we actually have a Culver's between Dallas and Oklahoma on the highway randomly. I have been meaning to go there because I've heard really good things about Culver's. I've just never gone. I also really love frozen custard, more so than ice cream. So it's like, I just need to go. Thank you for beating the Knicks. Don't worry, my guys got you. I mean, it doesn't hurt that, you know, like, things happen. You know, things happen to people in the finals that, you know, we wouldn't want to really wish on anybody. But, you know, I think that they were going to win regardless. But obviously, I think that. I'm pulling for the team. Got Cragnell, Pokegear 3.0, Elgium, Prism Energy, and the Conkeldurr. Y'all realize that next lot is our last lot for the night? We have burned through essentially 4 booster boxes worth of Black Bolt and White Flare. Oh, I see something. Is that a regular Pokeball? Trubbish and the Samurott. The Florida Cowboys. That's a solid team. It's a solid team. I think they use other and had fun along the way. That's spent enough money. Well, that part's I'll find it dandy, but like that first part, you know, that first part. Tiger Woods is not the best player by far. Have you never heard of a guy named Happy Gilmore? Hello, Happy Gilmore is a legend. Heck, I would say even Shooter McGavin is probably a little bit higher than Tiger Woods. Oh, in basketball. Oh, okay. Well, maybe that makes a little bit more sense. All right, we are down to our last lot. Last lot, Dr. Phil. I know, dude. Shane, I've been hoping to pull that Joltik right here in front of you just so I could say, dude, Shane wanted this. But man, seriously, one special illustration rare all night. This is why I think maybe moving forward we stick to booster boxes. Because at least you have like a set amount of things you can pull, right? Like my fingers are destroyed right now. We're going to pull, dude, oh my God. If we pulled the pit up, what would be really funny is if we pulled the Joltik and the Seismitoad. Then both me and Mr. Super Miosi there would be both going, dude, really? Yeah, so, all right, here we are. Riveting Ralts and Yummy Yanma. Somebody is going for that last pack. Somebody thinks that there is last pack magic happening. Going. And here we go. Gone. Starting with the White Flare. We'll take a little bit of time here. We have the Herdier, the Pignite, Swadloon, Gothorita, Hilda, Sawsbuck, Stoutland, Frillish, Basculin, so he did get something, and a Jellicent behind it, so there is at least a hit there. Last pack, Black Bolt. Ow! God, my fingers are hurting. Oh. Well, I hope you do too, Dark Ninja. Cubchoo, Pidove, Carablast, Golett, Alomomola, Golurk, Scolipede, Pokeball Ends Plan. The 144th pack of the night. Beheeyem. And a Volcarona. No hits in the last pack, but we did get us a little Basculin action, so we will get that bagged up and ready to go. But let's go ahead and say our goodbyes. We pulled so many Victinis, just not the Victini. But seriously, thank you all for joining. I know it's been a long night. It's been a crazy one. Hey, Corey, thank you for joining. Don't forget, you can follow me here on Rare Candy at just hit rarecandy.com/profile/StevenRC, Steven_RC, or just check out the, hey, Techno Saiyan, lot number 45 was you? Nice. Or hang out on the feed for a few minutes because I'm probably going to post something anyway, so you can follow along with my collecting journey as well. But with that being said, stay tuned. We have a lot of really exciting updates coming to the app, like really cool stuff. Definitely worth sticking around and learning more about. But I do appreciate y'all being here. We'll set up another one of these, and you can stay tuned for information on that. You'll see it pop up in the auction. But all in all, once again, thank you all. I hope you have an amazing weekend. If you're going out of town, stay safe. Until next time, much love, kiss, kiss, and goodbye.